I remember when they had that Kinston Sneakins girl.
Yeah.
They used to fill one whole side of Eastern up. You know, they won it like twice, I think.
Yeah.
And I remember how loud they were. That was the last place people I've ever heard. Of course, that arena was loud.
Yeah, it is.
That was a long time ago. That was in the early 90s, I believe.
That's a real long time.
Come on, guys, you're making yourself. Don't be saying that stuff.
Long time ago. I remember the Dills Combs Championship, too. Also, I remember the Veronica Carter shot from Monroe County. I don't know if y'all remember that one.
Which one?
Veronica Carter, when she was 1.8 seconds and they threw the ball to her and she beat Lexi Campbell. And Monroe beat him. I never will forget that. I bet Monroe had 10,000 people there. No, I'm exaggerating. Monroe had a big old crowd. Veronica Carter. She wound up coaching down in Tennessee. Well, she lived right there on the line, you know, she lived on the road.
Some of my favorite moments at the state tournament was I was sitting right down, probably crossing the free throw line, Rudd, Paul Andrews hit his shot.
I will commit that one.
It was right in front of me.
That was one of those things where you saw it and you couldn't believe what you were seeing.
Yeah. And then probably the greatest matchup ever was Richie and Allen Houston.
Oh, that was in Louisville, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but still.
Well, that was a good matchup.
That was incredible. I'm going to score. I'm going to score. I'm going to score.
Oh, 35-33, 3 overtime.
Yep. No. Gosh dang it.
Can't remember.
Wasn't hurt, though.
You got my brain working.
Pregame starts in 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Miller. His last name is Miller.
You're right about the Richie fumble there. I've actually been working all the games for like 11 years, but I've been doing it like as an alternate, like they needed me to fill in for about 20. Because if they needed scorekeeper or if they needed somebody to do usually the hustle board or the scoreboard, it's all about 20. I can't remember the first year. Yeah, it's about 20. But I like what I'm doing now. I love this program.
You do the what?
Scoreboard. I don't like doing the clock. Charles does the clock. But I used to do the hustle board, you know, with the points and fouls and all that. Of course, now that's all hooked into the end. Gary, I'll get the seat.
Pregame in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Steve Miller, wasn't
Yep.
he? Yeah.
Couldn't remember his first name. Terrible. Should remember that. You're that good. Just that. No, that is fine. You're just that good.
Pregame starts 1 minute from mark. 1 minute. Pregame coming up in 15 seconds. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Corbin Arena and the All-A Classic basketball tournament. It's the semifinals. And in the first game today, it'll be Covington Holy Cross taking on Nicholas County. Philip Hay is standing by courtside to talk with the coach of Covington Holy Cross.
Ted House, the head coach of the Holy Cross Indians, joins us first this morning. As coach, you come in with a 17-5 record, and it's very easy to see how you've arrived at that point. You've got some kids that just work their tails off for you and are talented. That's a pleasure to coach a team like that.
It sure is. The one thing I really enjoy about this group is I don't have to coach effort. They give the effort day in and day out in practice and the games. And so, it really starts with our senior class with Julia Hunt, Maya Wimsey, and Aaliyah Hayes. And really what it does is it sets the tone for the whole program. So when your top players are out there working that hard, everybody else has no choice but to step in line. And it's really good for the younger players to see that, like, hey, this is what it really means to play hard. You know, I thought I was playing hard before, but gosh, when I watch them, that's really playing hard. And that makes this group a special group.
Yeah, it kind of tells them, too, hey, if I want to see some more court time, I better get in the gym and work with these girls, too.
You're darn right. Everything with us is earned. I don't care what you did last year. I don't care what you did last week. It's earned through practice, through the games, and every day is a battle, and you got to work for it. And tomorrow's not given, so you try to live in the moment, enjoy the moment, and take advantage of any opportunity that you get.
Let's go back and talk about Julia for a second. Tremendous athlete, Miss Volleyball in the state of Kentucky, going to play collegiate volleyball at the highest level.
Yeah, there's not too many things you can't say about Julia Hunt. What a lot of people don't know is she actually had high Division I basketball offers, too.
I can believe it.
For example, Western Kentucky University and Xavier University both offered her to play basketball and volleyball.
Wow.
At the same time. I believe if she would have focused on basketball, she could have been as high of a recruit as she was in volleyball. But, it's a blessing to have her here. You know, this is her second sport. This is her for fun sport.
Yeah.
And she's just outstanding. When she finishes up, she's going to be the third all-time leading scorer in school history.
Wow.
She'll be the all-time leading rebounder, and she's already the leading shot blocker by about 5 times the next closest player.
Her demeanor never changes either. You know, she doesn't get high, she doesn't get low. She's steady.
Yeah, she absolutely is, and I think part of that comes from playing at the highest level, club volleyball. She's played against some of the best kids in the country, so the moment's never too big for her. She's ready to go, and then we just feed off of that energy. That the other girls see how calm and relaxed she is, and that just helps keep them relaxed.
Maya Wimsey, too. She is such a great role player for you. She knows what she needs to do.
She does everything. She does all the things that don't necessarily show up in the stat sheet. She'll go dive on the loose floor. She'll go guard the other team's best player. She'll get a deflection. She'll make that one more pass. So that way we can pass up a good shot for a great shot. And it's been a pleasure to coach her these last 6 years.
Well, these guys that wear stripes are meeting at midcourt. I don't want to get you in trouble with
I better go talk to them then.
All right, Coach.
All right,
thank you so much. Good luck to you. Maybe we'll talk to you tomorrow.
I hope so.
That's Ted Arlinghouse, the head coach of the Holy Cross Lady Indians. Stay tuned. We're back with more on the LA Classic Radio Network in 2 minutes.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. Delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
Greg Letcher joins us here on the pregame show. And, Coach, first 2 games of the tournament, you've been able to cruise a little bit. You've been able to rest some kids. So that's got to be a plus. But is it a minus at all as keeping them focused?
Well, I don't know about that. You know, we sort of cruised in the second half. You know, by halftime, those games are close to actually it's 25-25. And we put together a real good third quarter and shot the ball well. And just, you know, probably the best basketball we've played all year was during that second half of that game yesterday. So, you know, I only play about 6 kids in the 2 games. You know, I hope we got enough stamina left today. I know Holy Cross is going to get after us, and, you know, I don't know if my girls can handle that pressure or not, but we're going to give it our best effort and see what happens.
Maggie Simons, you're fabulous freshman. So solid, 24 and 26 through the 2 games, and she does so many other things other than just score.
Right, you know, we expect her to do a lot of things, but like you said, you know, she plays good off-the-ball defense, and she's our second leading rebounder, and she passes the ball well, too, in certain situations. But I'm sure Holy Cross it's going to be nothing like we've faced all year as far as, you know, they're probably going to put people out there and trap her and try to take the ball out of her hands. So, you know, she can come away today with a 20-point effort. My hats to her. I think she's a Miss Basketball kid.
Well, I'm going to say after freshman, sophomore, junior year, she will be a Miss Basketball candidate. I'm going to go ahead and say that. Levi Davis, I thought she played incredible for you.
Oh, that's by far the best game she's ever played in her career. You know, she stepped up, made some short-range jump shots, got on the backboard, and you know the Humphrey girls struggled in the first half hour, missed some good opportunities. But she stepped out and made a couple of threes, and she's capable of doing that. She got a nice-looking shot on her.
Yes, sir.
You know, and our other girls stepped up and played their role and was more aggressive in doing their role, and I think that's helped our team. You know, Sydney Carpenter gives us a lot out there as far as effort, hustle, doing little things, and the little Banks girl on the point of our press or pressure, you know, she's pretty quick and gets after it, and, you know, it's a pretty good five out there, and hopefully we can get a couple girls maybe come off the bench and add something to that today.
Well, Coach, good luck to you, and we hope to talk to you tomorrow.
Oh, we hope so.
That's Greg Ledger, the head coach of the Nicholas County Lady Blue Jackets, and a guy that I have a lot of respect for. He's been true to his school, that's for sure. Stay tuned. Back with more in 2 minutes on the All Lake Classic Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
It's semifinals Saturday, and game one of the girls' semifinals, Covington Holy Cross against Nicholas County. Covington Holy Cross comes in with a record of 17-5. They won their first game against Whitfield Academy, 68-30. They knocked off Owsley County, 67-45. Nicholas County, coming out of the 10th region, comes in with a record of 14-5. They beat Menifee County 48-30, and then knocked off Walton Verona with a great second-half effort, especially third quarter, winning that game 65-38. Holy Cross and Nicholas County in the first semifinal game. Coming up immediately following this game to see who will go on to the championship game, it'll be Owensboro Catholic against Pikeville. And then, of course, the winner of that game will play the winner of this game tomorrow at 12 o'clock noon for the All-A Championship. The boys' semifinals are coming up later today at 4 o'clock. It'll be Newport taking on Lyon County, and at 5:30, Murray taking on Evangel Christian, and then the boys' championship game tomorrow at 2 o'clock. We'll take a break, come back with more of our pregame comments in 2 minutes here on the All-A Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
For baseline to baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
Nicholas County out of Region 10 comes in with a record of 14-5. They shoot the ball 43.2% from the field, 25% from three-point land, and 66.5% from the free throw line. Holy Cross comes in with a record of 17-5. They shoot the ball 39.7% from the field, 29.2% from three-point land, and 63.4% from the free throw line. Leading scorer for Covington Holy Cross, Julia Hunt, 6'2" senior at 13 points. Amani Nelson at 9.8, and Elia Hayes at 8.9. Whimsy at 8.7. For Nicholas County, Maggie Simons, 5'7" freshman, averaging 24 points per ball game. Tessa Humphreys, 10.8. Nevaeh Davis at 7.9. Should be a good one, Nicholas County and Covington Holy Cross, to see who moves on to play for the championship tomorrow at high noon. Back with the starting lineups in 60 seconds here on the All-A Radio Network.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
For baseline to baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you. If you're ready, let's take a look at the starting lineup for this first semifinal game. First, for Nicholas County, starting at guard, a 5'7" freshman, averaging 24.2 points per ball game, Maggie Simons. Starting at guard, a 5'2" freshman, averaging 4.8 points per ball game, Caroline Banks. Starting at guard, a 5'6" senior, averaging 3 points per ball game, Sydney Carpenter. Starting at one forward, a 5'8 senior, averaging 10.8 points per ball game, Tessa Humphreys. And starting at the other forward, a 5'7 senior, averaging 7.9 points per ball game, Nevaeh Davis. Simons, Humphreys, Davis, Banks, and Carpenter for Nicholas County. For Covington Holy Cross, starting at one guard, a 5'3 junior, averaging 7.8 points per ball game, Anaya Carter. Starting at the other guard, a 5'8 junior, averaging 9.8 points per ball game, Amani Nelson. Starting at one forward, a 5'10 senior, averaging 8.9 points per ball game, Aliyah Hayes. Starting at another forward, a 5'10 senior, averaging 8.7 points per ball game, Maya Whimsy. And starting at center, a 6'2 senior, averaging 13 points per ball game, Julia Hunt. Hunt, Nelson, Hayes, Whimsy, and Carter for Covington Holy Cross. Holy Cross in their white uniforms, trimmed in red and black. And it'll be Nicholas County in their blue uniforms, trimmed in white. And we're about ready to play basketball.
I think this has the potential for a good game if Nicholas County can handle the Holy Cross pressure. That is going to be their priority number one.
I think they got to handle that, and I think they've got to handle Hunt.
Yes.
They give up a lot of size to her. But you're right. The pressure is the big thing.
Yes.
All right, here we go. We're ready. First girls semifinal game. And the tip is controlled by Covington Holy Cross. And going down and putting up the shot and missing it right off the bat was Hayes. And the rebound goes to Nicholas County, and they throw it away. Simons trying to get the ball over to the wing to Banks. Too high. A little bit of adrenaline.
And Simons looks at Banks and says, hey, my fault. I threw it too strong.
Whimsy will bring the ball in the front court, gets it up to Hunt. Hunt's going to drive down the lane, put it up off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound goes to Nicholas County. Here comes Simons with the basketball. Down the lane she goes, has it taken away. Picked her pocket. Now she knocks it loose, takes it back from Hayes. Hayes gets it back. They quickly get the ball down the floor. With the basketball driving into the lane, backing it back out is Carter, who had a great defensive game and offensive game yesterday. Whimsy with the basketball. No score. We played about a minute. High post, they lob it inside. Hunt is there, too. That's what I think is going to be the problem defensively for Nicholas County. Stopping Hunt inside. Against the pressure, no problem. Simon's going to drive all the way, put it up, no good. Got her own rebound. Hunt blocked it. Rebound comes back out to Nicholas County. They'll reset. And we got a whistle and a foul. Probably going to be a reach-in on Carter, I think. It is. Her first team person.
See, Carter's not big as a minute, but she just really gets after it on both ends of the floor.
Looking to get the ball in bounds. Struggling, and finally they get it in. It comes into Simons. Simons drives to the free throw line, extended, puts up the jumper, no good. Rebound comes out long, and it's loose on the floor. Finally, Simons picks it up for Nicholas County. Gets the ball over on the left side to Banks. Banks with the basketball. Pulls up her dribble. Nowhere to go. Goes down low. Working down low, and shot put up, blocked again by Hunt. That's her second block already. Here's a nice fast break going the other way. And a good pass from Carter into Hayes, and Hayes puts it up and in to make it a 4-0 ball game. Not real aggressive pressure right now, just a 1-2-2, and here's a steal, though. As they try to go down low, Whimsy's able to get into the passing lane, but then she stepped out of bounds.
That pass was about a half a second too late, as they had an opening on the right block, but just didn't see her in time, and Holy Cross's defense recovered.
Ball comes in to Carpenter. Carpenter going to drive with it, put it up off the glass, and score, and a blocking foul. Coach Ted Arlinghouse doesn't agree. Carpenter's going to get the basket and a chance for a 3-point play. Did not see who they called the foul on. Free throw is no good, and Hunt had the rebound and lost it out of bounds. So Nicholas County gets it back.
Nelson was the guilty party on the foul, on the blocking foul.
Her first, team second. So 4-2. Nicholas County with the ball underneath their own basket. Carpenter inbound. Looking. They finally gets it in. They kick it back outside, and jumper put up and good by Humphreys to tie this ball game up at 4. Little 1-2-2 trap press. Holy Cross gets it into front court, driving all the way, and then losing the ball out of bounds. Nope, they're going to say it was knocked out of bounds.
It was last touched by Nicholas County, according to the official on the baseline. He's right on top of it.
Nelson sort of lost it, but they had it knocked out of her hands. She's going to come out. Let's check and see who came in just a second. Arlinghouse comes in. She throws the pass out to Carter. Carter drives down the lane, puts up a little floater, partially blocked, and coming down with the rebound is Carpenter of Nicholas County. Nicholas County off and running, has the ball knocked away and stolen. Coming up with a loose ball is Hayes. Hayes gets the ball to Whimsy. Whimsy's going to drive all the way in, kick it into corner. Carter does not take the three. Comes back out. Arlinghouse will take the three. It's no good. Fight for the rebound. Simons gets it for Nicholas County. Reach-in foul. Going to be called, I believe, on Carter, and that's going to be her second. Well, they can't afford to lose her.
No, that's for sure. She's going to go to the bench for a little while, though, if she picks up her second with 5:10 to play in the first quarter.
4-4 ball game. Nicholas County with a chance to get their first lead. Get the ball to the free throw line. They kick the ball back outside on the wing. Driving, putting up the shot, and blocked by Hunt. Her third block.
Again, her, as we talked about in the pregame show, her demeanor never changes. Big block there. She's just like, okay, here's the basketball. Let's go to the next play.
Ball comes into Simon. Simon starts to drive, has it tipped away by Whimsy. Now the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to go to Covington Holy Cross as they try to get the ball down to Humphreys, and she has it slapped away but reaches out and touches it last.
Yep. Holy Cross seeing a little pressure of their own being applied by Nicholas County.
1-2-1, but they keep somebody on Hunt. Now Hunt has it down the lane, and blocking foul. She drives to the lane. She hits the deck. And the personal foul is going to be called, I believe, on Humphreys.
Yes.
Her first, team first. There'll be a common foul. They lob the ball inside for Hunt. She has it knocked loose. It's picked up and put up. No good by Hayes. Hunt gets the rebound, puts it up and in. She has 4. 6-4 Holy Cross. Ball comes out. They work it inside. They kick the ball back outside to Simon. Simon's going to drive into the paint, kick the ball back over. 3 ball on the way. Won't go. Whistle foul on the floor.
They're going to push on the rebound.
Yeah, it's going to be called on Nelson, her second. So Nelson has 2. Carter has 2. And Nelson's going to have to come out, and checking in, Demaya Williams. Pretty good player. Ball comes in. Simons. Whimsy on her. Arlinghouse now guarding Banks. Banks going to drive down the lane. Gets cut off. Has the ball knocked loose. Stolen. They've got a player out in front. Ball locked away from Hayes. Can't get the pass off. Now Arlinghouse drives. Puts it up. No good. She walked. She did. I thought she took a nice little throw there.
Yeah,
took an extra step.
I thought she was fouled, but that came after the walk.
Yeah, sure did. 6-4, Covington Holy Cross by 2. Nicholas County with the basketball. They drive, kick the ball back outside. Driving with the basketball and putting it up off the glass and scoring is Caroline Banks. Ties this game again at 6. 3.5 to play. Ball comes up to Hunt. Hunt Puts it on the floor. She'll drive it all the way in. Lost the handle. Goes over in the corner for three, and it's good by Arlinghouse.
I thought she may have got away with a little double dribble there.
I thought it got touched out of her hand, but
okay.
It looked like a defensive player got their hand in there. We've got a timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. 3:19 to play in the first quarter. It's Covington Holy Cross 9, Nicholas County 6. Back in 60 seconds on the All-A Radio Network.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
For baseline to baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Both teams trying to fill each other out and see what they're going to be able to establish. And right now it's 9-6 Holy Cross over Nicholas County.
Simons with the basketball in the front court. Takes it over on the left side and gives the ball off to Humphreys. Humphreys loses the handle, ball loose. Finally gets the ball back over to Banks. Banks kicks it down, and Simons drives, and she's going to be fouled as she gets a pass off to Davis.
Whimsy going to be the guilty party.
Whimsy will pick up her first personal foul, and already in the shooting. Team fifth.
4 minutes and 59 seconds into this one.
Simons will be at the line to shoot two and rattles the first one home. Her first point of the ball game. And the second one is no good, and the rebound goes to Hunt. Finds Whimsy. Whimsy will push the ball down the floor, kick the ball out, driving with it, and a whistle, and it's going to be a foul on Nicholas County, as driving with the ball was Williams, and she gets blocked.
Banks the guilty party this time.
Her first, team second. Banks is going to come out. Checking in will be Brooklyn Phelps, 5'9" junior. Ball comes in to Williams, and Williams puts it up and in. 11-7, 4-point lead. Here's a near steal, but the ball finally picked up by Davis. Davis gives it to Simons. Simons goes in the corner, gives the ball to Phelps. Phelps looking, finds Simons in the paint. Simons goes up, blocked by Hunt. She did a fake, thought she had Hunt where she wanted her, but nope. Hunt said, no, I'll take all ball on that one.
She recovered nicely and was able to get nothing but basketball.
4 blocks. Ball comes in to Simons. Simons going to feed the ball outside. About a 15-footer put up, no good. Nice block out by Arlinghouse. Gets the rebound, gets it to Hunt. Hunt gives it to Whimsy. Whimsy with the basketball to Williams. Williams kicks it outside. Back in the lineup is Carter. They lob it inside for Hunt. She'll spin, turn, put it off the glass and score. She has 6, and the lead is 6, 13-7. I'd go into her every time. They can't stop her.
Oh, I would too.
I mean, giving up a lot of height, and she's a talented player. She already got 4 blocks in the first quarter. Here's the ball knocked away. Coach Arlinghouse said there's no way. She just dribbled that out of bounds. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. It's going to be called by Nicholas County. It'll be a 30, I believe. A 30-second timeout with 1:55 to play in this opening period. It's Holy Cross 13, Nicholas County 7, back in 30 seconds on the All-A Radio Network.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
Coming in, you thought that Nicholas County would have to battle the full court pressure by Holy Cross, but that's not what Holy Cross is doing. They are trapping and swarming to the ball in the half court.
Mm-hmm,
once
they
get it into the front court, they're double and triple teaming.
Suzette Clayus checks in for Hunt for Holy Cross. And this is something Coach Arlinghouse does a lot. He sets Hunt the last minute or so. Whimsy just takes the ball away from Phelps. Quickly gets the ball down to Carter. She'll drive, goes up with a shot, has it blocked, gets it back, goes to Williams. Williams off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound goes to Nicholas County. Coming out of there with it is Humphreys. Humphreys gets the ball to Phelps. Phelps gives the ball to Simons. Simons with the basketball. Has the ball knocked away again by Whimsy. Whimsy to Carter. Carter going to drive, go up under the defensive player and put it up and in. Her first two, and the lead is now 8 at 15-7.
9-1 run right now by Holy Cross.
Simons going to drive. Has the ball knocked away. Gets it back. Shoots. No good. Fight for the rebound. Loose on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball, and it stays with Nicholas County. I mean, Covington Holy Cross has hands all over the place.
And one of the biggest mistakes that Nicholas County is making right now is killing their dribble.
Yeah.
They'll pick it up, and as soon as that ball is picked up, there are 2 or 3 defenders that just converge on the basketball.
Nelson, Hayes, and Hunt all come back in after getting a quick blow. Ball comes out top with the basketball is Carpenter. Carpenter gets the ball over to Davis. Davis goes to Simons, can't get the shot off, tries to go across the lane, and there's another steal. Knocked away by Carter, picked up by Davis, and spinning, and
okay.
I mean, there might have been a foul there, and you might have been able to call a foul offensively or defensively, but there wasn't a walk. She made a nice spin move.
I didn't see a walk either, but
nonetheless, Nicholas County gets the ball with inside 40 seconds to play in the quarter. Down by 8. Simons with the basketball. Goes inside. Now they kick the ball back over to Davis. Davis looking for somebody to get it to. Hunt takes it away. Just comes over and grabs it. Takes it away. Here comes Arlinghouse. Arlinghouse will feed a streaking Amani Nelson, who puts it up and in. 17-7. Yeah, it's the defensive pressure in the half court that's just killing Nicholas County. Here's Simons going to drive, and Hunt's going to pick up a foul. As that time, she was going for a big block, and a nice fake by Simons.
She was drooling for that block, about like me and you sitting down to a steak dinner. She was like, I got this one.
This one reminded her of a volleyball spike.
Yes.
She was going up to try and spike this.
She was set up for a kill, and she says,
Simons misses the free throw. She's 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Nicholas County, 66% on the year.
The
second one is no good. Hunt gets another rebound. 7 seconds. And the 3 ball on the way. Won't go. Hunt tips it up. Oh, it just hangs on the rim and falls off. It would have counted. We've come to the end of the first quarter of play, and it's been Covington Holy Cross with a nice run at the end. They lead up by 10. Holy Cross 17, Nicholas County 7. Back in 60 seconds on the All-A Radio Network.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
The Holy Cross swarming defense held Nicholas County without a field goal for the last 3:39 of the first quarter and without a point over the last 3:01 of the first quarter. Holy Cross leads at 17-7 with the basketball.
Arlinghouse to Hunt deep in the corner, comes back outside to Whimsy. Whimsy will go over to Carter, way out on the left wing in front of the Nicholas County bench. She starts to drive into the lane, stops, kicks the ball back out to Whimsy. They lob it in for Hunt, off the glass, scores. They could do that every time if they want to.
That was just too easy for.
I mean, they could score every time down with Hunt scoring.
Yes.
That's the big problem. Plus their swarming defense on the other end.
Yes.
Here's the ball again, knocked away as they try to make a pass. And the Nicholas County will inbound. Carpenter. Looking. Finally gets the ball in the corner to Banks. Banks comes back outside. 3 ball on the way, and it's good. They needed that. Oh, was it just a 2?
Her foot was on the line.
Humphreys with a 2. Here comes Hunt. Hunt gets the ball over to Carter. Carter starts to drive now. Backs it back out. They go inside. Driving. Putting up the shot. Not getting it to go. But there's Hunt with the rebound. Put it up. No good. Back for the rebound. Nicholas County comes away with it and loses it. And it's picked up by Holy Cross. And driving to the hoop and putting it up and in is Hayes. 21-9. Again, Holy Cross putting pressure on the ball, driving with it, and kicking the ball over to Davis. Davis comes back out, gives the ball to Carpenter. Carpenter comes and finds Humphreys. Humphreys drives and gets a shot underneath Hunt. Nice job by Humphreys.
She got a step on Hunt down the lane and was able to break free and get that easy 2.
Humphreys with 6 points in the ball game to make it 21-11. Here's Carter, wide open for a 3, way off the mark. Overshot everything. Rebound goes to Nicholas County. Here comes Simons with the basketball. Simons going to feed the ball inside and missed. Easy layup. They won't get any easier than that for Banks. Couldn't make it. Here comes Holy Cross, and Carter says, let me try another one. You know, the other one's a little bit off. Let me try another one. Bang. She knocks down the 3. 24-11. 13-point lead. Steal by Whimsy. Whimsy with the layup. Good. Her first 2. Makes it 26-11. Timeout. Nicholas County, full timeout. 5:40 left in the half. It's Holy Cross 26. Nicholas County 11. Back in 60 on the All-A Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first half. And the defending All-A champion Covington Holy Cross has extended their lead over Nicholas County to 15 at 26-11. Simons Going to get the ball in. It's knocked away, but picked up by Humphreys. She's trapped at midcourt. Ball loose again. She goes and picks it up. She has the ball knocked loose, this time by Carter. Picked up by Williams, and she gets the basket. Just can't handle the pressure.
So just as soon as you think you got a beat coming across the timeline, that's when it gets worse.
28-11. Simons are going to trap her. Got her trapped. She's in trouble. Goes down in the corner, and stopping and popping from the baseline. No good is Davis, but there to get the rebound is Nelson of Covington Holy Cross. She drives, kicks the ball outside the Arlinghouse. It comes to Carter, comes out to Whimsy. Whimsy's going to drive down the lane, scoop it up, can't get it to go, and the rebound goes to Nicholas County. Hunt is on the bench right now. Ball comes, and they get the ball down low, and there is an easy layup for Caroline Banks. She has 4, cuts the lead back to 15. Carter with the basketball, working out front. Comes over to Nelson, Nelson to Whimsy, back to Nelson. She'll try a 3. Yeah, why not? Boom. 31-13. Banks with the basketball, going to drive, gets cut off, has the ball knocked loose, gets it back, goes over to Carpenter. Carpenter starts to drive, double team, looks, gets the ball inside. Now the ball's loose on the floor, and it's picked up again by Williams, and Williams going to be fouled by Simons. Simons, who's just a freshman, but is a very, very talented freshman, has to be a little frustrated right now. No field goals, 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Can't really get the offense going.
Well, we say that, but she's not showing it outwardly.
No.
She's just got to chew her gum saying, okay, something's got to change. We got to do these things better.
Hunt comes back in for Holy Cross. They look for her down low. She's got it. She'll spin, put it up with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Rebound out of bounds to Nicholas County. Ball comes into Simons. Simons with the basketball. Has the ball almost. That's got to be a travel. She was going to pass the ball.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, here comes Nelson right into the passing lane. So she carried it a few steps and then tried to get rid of it.
It's like, whoops, I can't do that now.
No.
So,
that was just, again, good defense by Nelson, who stepped right into that passing lane. Carter will go out with those 2 fouls again. She'll probably set for the rest of the half, I would think.
I would too, with the point differential.
Looking, they go over, and a 3 ball on the way is no good by player just checked in, Millie Rhodes. And here's another steal. Nelson comes up with the pass from Simons. Nelson going to drive all the way, put it up, missed it, no good. Williams with the rebound, puts it up and in. (33-13), 3:03 to go. Hitting the deck that time was Carpenter. She's going to go out and rest.
She got to shake it up a little bit. Nothing to worry about, though.
Phelps back in for her. Phelps has the ball right now. She's double teamed. Gets it to a high post to Humphreys. They get it down low. Shot put up, no good. Back for the rebound. Hunt goes and gets it. Looks and finds Nelson. Nelson with the basketball. Will wait. Give the ball to Hunt. Way out front. Goes back to Nelson. 2:40 to play in the half. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout called by Holy Cross. 2:38 left here in the first half. It's Holy Cross 33, Nicholas County 13. We're back in 30 on the All-A Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Trying to figure out who we got over there in the stands along the way. Is this the camouflage section?
Yes.
Are they Army camouflage or hunting camouflage?
Yes.
Okay. Good answer. Good answer.
I believe it's the hunting camouflage.
The hunting camouflage.
Yes.
Going hunting. It's good to see a student section do something.
Oh, it is. I love it when you look up and see it's Hawaiian night or whatever.
Lob inside the Hunt, puts it up too hard, and rebound goes to Nelson, puts it up, rebound goes to Hayes, who puts it up no good, and Hunt gets the rebound, puts it up and in. She has 10. 35-13. Here's a near steal. Now with the ball is Davis. She's double-teamed. She's in trouble. Nowhere to go. And she tries to throw the ball off of Arlinghouse, and Arlinghouse catches it. Another turnover. Here comes Whimsy. Whimsy to Arlinghouse. Back to Whimsy. Back to Arlinghouse. To Hunt in the paint. Hunt, beautiful pass down low to Hayes. Puts it up and in. 37-13. Simons with the basketball. Gets it up to Banks. Banks with the basketball. Being hounded and knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Nicholas County.
That is a 16-2 run for Holy Cross. It started at the 5:51 mark of this quarter.
Hunt out. Clayus back in for Holy Cross. I venture to say Nicholas County has not seen pressure like this.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Ball comes over on the right side to Carpenter. Carpenter comes out to Simon. She's double-teamed. Now nowhere to go. Now triple-teamed. Now gets the ball back out. Carpenter will try, Carpenter, yes, will try a three. No good. Rebound goes out of bounds, and it goes back to Holy Cross. Minute 34 left in the half. 37-13. 24-point lead.
Just a veteran seasoned team in Holy Cross. They know what to do. They know where to be and how to play the game.
Jumper put up and good by Hayes, who now has 8 points and is 39-13. This team won the All-A last year, but they lost, I think, 3 players off that team, or 4, 2 of them starters.
Yes.
Here's a nice take by Tessa Humphreys. She's got 8 points for Nicholas County. She just got it, took it to the rack. No Hunt in there, so smart move. 39-15. High post to Hayes. Hayes going to drive around her man, puts it up. Humphreys with the block. Rebound goes to Nicholas County. Here's Simons driving, and Whimsy knocks it away from her. Blindsided her from behind. Whimsy gets it back. She'll take it and feed it inside. Beautiful pass, and right there to put it in off of the glass is Hayes. And Hayes now with 10 points in the ball game, and it's 41-15. Driving and losing the handle, picked up by Arlinghouse. As trying to drive was Banks. Now a pass down to Clayus, goes in the corner. 3 ball on the way, no good by Rhodes. And the rebound out of bounds. And it's going to go to Nicholas County or stay with Holy Cross.
Stay with Holy Cross.
10.8 seconds.
Humphreys came down with a rebound, and her momentum carried her out of bounds.
Arlinghouse will bring it in. They'll give it right back to Arlinghouse. Now she'll kick it outside to Whimsy. Whimsy, free throw line, jumper, no good. Rebound goes to Simons. 1 second. Lets it fly. Not going to get there. First half is history. It belongs to the defending champs. Covington Holy Cross with a commanding 41-15 point lead over Nicholas County. We'll come back with our halftime numbers. We'll do that in 2 minutes here on the All-A Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
For baseline to baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
Back here at the break, it's Holy Cross on top of Nicholas County by the tune of 41-15. Teams came out and were filling each other out early on over the first 4+ minutes of the first quarter, and we were tied at 6. And then Holy Cross would go on an 11-1 run to end the first quarter and have a 17-6 advantage at the quarter stoppage. Now, the second quarter, believe it or not, they turned up the defense just a little bit more, if that's possible, and would end up going on an 18-2 run to have a 39-13 advantage, which was their largest lead of the game, equaled by our score here at the break at 41-15. Nicholas County went 3 minutes and 27 seconds there in the second quarter without a bucket. And it's just all about the half-court defense being applied by Holy Cross. They are just swarming to the basketball. It's just it's a clinic in half-court defense. Stay tuned. Jim will come back. He'll tell you about individual scoring and more. That's coming your way in 2 minutes. You're on the All-A Classic Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
For baseline to baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
Welcome back here to the Corbin Arena. We're at halftime of the first semifinal game, 41-15. Covington Holy Cross over Nicholas County. Let's take a look at their individual scoring. Nicholas County being led by Tessa Humphreys, 4 field goals for 8 points. Caroline Banks has 2 field goals for 2 points. Sydney Carpenter, a field goal, 0 of 1 from the free throw line for 2 points. And Maggie Simons, no field goals, 1 of 4 from the free throw line for 1 point. 8 for Humphreys, 4 for Banks, 2 for Carpenter, and only 1 for Simons, who averages 24 points per ball game. From the free throw line, Nicholas County was only 1 out of 4 from the free throw line. For Covington Holy Cross, we're led by Julia Hunt. Averages 13. She has 10 in the first half on 5 field goals. Elia Hayes, 10 on 5 field goals. 6 points for Demaya Williams on 3 field goals. Amani Nelson has 5 points on 2 field goals, 1 of them with 3. 5 points for Anaya Carter on 2 field goals, 1 of them with 3. 3-point field goal for Alyssa Arlinghouse for 3 points. And Whimsy has a field goal for 2 points. So 10 points for Hunt, 10 points for Hayes, 6 points for Williams, 5 each for Nelson and Carter, 3 points for Arlinghouse, and 2 points for Whimsy. And Covington Holy Cross did not go to the free throw line at all in the first half. They lead it 41-15, outscoring Nicholas County 17-7 in the first period and 24-8 in the second period. Winner of this game will move on for the championship tomorrow at high noon to take on either Owensboro Catholic or Pikeville. Owensboro Catholic getting to the semifinals by knocking off Bethlehem and then defeating Danville Christian, and Pikeville getting to the semifinals by knocking off Harlan and Crittenden County. That game coming up next here on the All-A Radio Network. We'll be back with the second half of this one in 60 seconds. Your score at halftime, Holy Cross of Covington 41, Nicholas County 15, here on the All-A Radio Network.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
Jim Forrest, Philip Hay with you on this first game. Dan Manley will have the call the second semifinal game, along with yours truly. As Nicholas County and Holy Cross both out on the floor, finishing up their warm-ups as we get ready for the start of the second half. If you're Nicholas County right now, I would think that you just have to try to come out, handle the pressure a little bit better, try to get some good shots. You're not going to get back into this ball game all at once. You just want to try at this point. I don't want to say you want to try to make it respectable and accept loss because it's too early to do that. Anything can happen. But at the same time, you got to be able to figure out how to handle this tenacious half-court pressure that Holy Cross is putting on them.
And there's no 26-point shot.
No.
Out any place out on the floor. So you've just got to chip away and take care of the basketball, and that's the big thing for Nicholas County. And one of the big thing is, as soon as they cross the midcourt line and get in the front court, they're killing their dribble. And Holy Cross, it's
right there.
It's like a shark smelling blood in the water.
Yeah, you're right. All right, it'll be Nicholas County ball going left to right as we view it courtside here at the Corbin Arena. And Simon Tasek goes over on the right side, gives it off to Carpenter. She drives and throws it away.
That's not how you want to start your second half, Phil, number 26.
Going to throw the ball to Banks. over on the left wing. Banks cut towards the basket. Instead, she threw the ball to her coach.
Yep. Greg Letcher over there on the sideline says, I have no eligibility left.
Ball comes up against the press to Hunt. They'll lob it inside, and shot put up, no good. Hunt goes and gets the rebound. She'll look, come outside, gets the ball to Carter. Carter will reset the offense for Holy Cross. High post, they work it down low. Right there is Hunt, put it up and in. They can play that high-low game all afternoon long.
Yes.
Morning, afternoon, whatever it is.
Yes.
Yeah, we lose track about this time. Nicholas County with the basketball. Davis gets the ball. Hunt knocks it away. Ball loose on the floor. Whimsy gets it to Hunt. Hunt gets it to Carter. Carter going to feed it off in the corner to Nelson. Nelson's going to back it out and reset the offense. Now they come back to Whimsy. Whimsy backs it out. 43-15. Kicks the ball over to Carter. Carter comes back over. They lob it inside again to Hunt. Hunt says, somebody else take a shot. Sends it out for a three, and it's no good by Nelson. And a rebound goes to Nicholas County. Driving with the basketball is Banks. Banks gets it over on the left side. Driving is Carpenter. Carpenter puts up the shot, no good, but she's fouled. And Hunt will pick up the personal foul. Her second. Team's second. Or team's first of the second half, third quarter, but it's a shooting foul. Carpenter 0 of 1 from the line. Make it 0 of 2.
When it goes bad for you and it goes wrong for you, everything goes wrong for you.
One of 6, 1 of 7 from the free throw line. Missed them both.
Nope.
And a bad turnover this time by Holy Cross. Just not a very good pass.
Well, Nelson was running with her back to the basketball, too, and Hunt went ahead and made the pass and went right behind her.
So turnover, gives the ball back to Nicholas. Driving with the basketball and having it blocked, and a late whistle. I think they're going to call this foul on Hayes.
Yes.
Her first. They're going to say she was shooting.
That's iffy.
Yeah. Free throw, no good. 66% on the year, but not today. They are now 1 of 8. 2 of 9. She makes this one. For Davis, her first point. And they'll apply a 2. Really, it's a 1-2-1-1 with somebody on Hunt at center court. Hunt going to look and feed it to Whimsy. Whimsy gets it over to Nelson for 3. In and out, won't go. Fight for the rebound. Comes in to Carter. Carter puts it up off the glass. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Out of bounds. They're going to say to Nicholas County.
Last touched by Nelson. Is she got a fingertip on the basketball? Goes out of bounds.
Not a lot going on in this third quarter. Here's the ball knocked away by Hayes. Picked up by Whimsy. Whimsy going to take it coast to coast, lay it up, and got fouled. She has 4. She goes to the line to try and complete a three-point play. And the lead is up to 29. And we're going to have timeout on the floor called by Nicholas County with 5:38 to play in the third. It is Covington Holy Cross 45, Nicholas County 16. Back in 60 seconds on the All-A Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
5 minutes, 38 seconds left in the third. 45-16. Holy Cross on top of Nicholas County. And Whimsy at the free throw line trying to complete a three-point play.
Largest lead of the ball game for Holy Cross.
And the free throw's no good, and the rebound goes to Nicholas County. Coming down with it is Davis. Gets the ball to Simon. Still hasn't scored a field goal in this ball game. Humphreys with the basketball. Comes back out. Gives the ball off to Carpenter. Back to Humphreys. She's going to drive on Hunt, and it's blocked out of bounds. And give her credit. She keeps trying.
Yeah, she keeps taking it at Hunt, and then she's thinking maybe one of these will fall for me.
Ball comes in the corner. And Banks kicks the ball outside, and a three ball put up and in by Davis. She has 4 points. 45-19 with 5 minutes to play here in the third. High post to Hunt. Hunt going to drive down the lane, has the ball back tapped away, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Banks. It'll stay with Holy Cross.
Well, Banks' left knee was on the baseline there when she reached back and grabbed the basketball. So
lob goes into Williams, who just checked in. She puts it up and in. She has 8 coming off the bench. Good-looking player.
Yes, she is.
47-19. Carpenter gets the ball to Simons. Simons kicks the ball down in the corner. Wanting to shoot the three was Banks. Couldn't. Now she's tied up. Jump ball, possession, Holy Cross. Banks gets a little testy. Tied up by Williams. Turnover will give the ball back to Holy Cross.
And that's something else you don't want to do against this Holy Cross defense. Do not get in a corner.
No. It's bad enough that you're out front and,
yes.
that you pull up your dribble.
Middle of the court, it's bad. But you get in the corner, you're done.
Whimsy took it down the lane, now kicks it back out. Now they go high post. Well, they had Hunt wide open. They missed her. Whimsy going to drive, scoop it up off the glass, and score. Whimsy's a good-looking player, too.
Oh, she is. She's smooth.
49-19, 30-point lead. Humphreys with the basketball, and another three ball put up no good by Davis. This time long rebound run down by Simons, looks in the paint and finds Humphreys, and she misses. And Hunt is there to get the rebound. Quickly get the ball out to Hayes. Hayes going to give the ball to Arlinghouse, who checked into the ball game for Holy Cross. Over to Whimsy, back over, and a three ball on the way is no good. And the rebound comes off to Humphreys. Humphreys gets the ball down to Simons. Simons double team, gets the ball to Banks. Banks tries to put it off the glass. It missed everything, and Arlinghouse comes up with the rebound. Here comes Holy Cross with the basketball. Now, Arlinghouse going to pull it out, set up the offense. Takes the ball over on the right side to Whimsy. Whimsy with the basketball. Cross-court pass to Hayes. To Arlinghouse, inside Hunt. Spin move off the glass. Got it.
Wow.
She's got 14.
Just that little half hook is so smooth.
She'll come out for a while. And she picks up her third foul on the reach-in. Sort of a silly foul there by Hunt, though. She was just getting ready to come out, and she picks up her third foul. She has 14 points, and they don't have stats here, so we don't know how many rebounds she has, but she has 5 blocks that I know of.
At least.
That I've counted. 3:03 to play. 51-19. Simons, open jumper. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Williams had it. Hits the floor.
Ooh.
And I think they're going to call a foul on Nicholas County.
Yeah. And you got Davis for the personal.
And Nicholas County fans don't like that.
Well, Davis had rebounding position. She had the inside position, and
Coach Letcher didn't say much about it.
He didn't protest, so.
But the fans didn't like it. Here comes Carter with the basketball, the little spark plug. And back in the game is Millie Rhodes, 5'5" sophomore. Comes back over to Arlinghouse. Arlinghouse kicks the ball back outside, gets it to Nelson. Down the lane she goes, up off the glass and scores. Nelson with 7 points in the ball game. 2:31 to play here in the third. And again, they stop the dribble right at half court, but they get it to Simon. She's going to drive all the way, and she gets her first basket at the 2:22 mark of the third quarter. She has 3 points. Now, Hunt not in there, so she took it right to the rack. Clayus not the defensive player. Hunt is.
No.
Not taking anything away from her. Clayus goes in the corner to Arlinghouse. Back out. Nelson says, I'll shoot a three, and she knocks it down. Her second three of the ball game. She has 10, and the lead is 35. Should be a running clock.
So we'll have a running clock the rest of the way.
Outside is Humphreys. Humphreys going to drive, scoops it up, no good. Simons with the rebound, tied up by Clayus. Possession arrow stays with Nicholas County. 56-21. Clock will run the entire way the rest of this quarter and all of next quarter. So this will end up being a quick game. Ball comes out of bounds on the inbounds pass, trying to get the ball to Phelps. They threw it too wide right into the Nicholas County bench.
And Nicholas County's got a nice team, but
they do.
They just ran into a buzzsaw today at Holy Cross, a team that is a veteran team, and they've been at it a while.
They left Nelson wide open because Carpenter fell down trying to draw a charge. It didn't work. There's a three ball put up by Arlinghouse, no good. Long rebound comes out and is picked up by Carter. Carter going to drive into the lane. She'll pull up, shoot off the glass, and score. Don't know if she meant to shoot off the glass, but the bank was open anyway.
Well, she did turn around and look like, you're still going to count that, right?
58-21. Pass goes down in the corner to Davis. Davis kills her dribble, in trouble, kicks it out to Simons. Simons with Carter all over her, spins away from her and has the ball knocked loose by Nelson, picked up by Carter. Carter going to drive. She got an offensive foul there. Didn't get it called. Arlinghouse with the rebound, put it up and in.
She stuck the free arm out.
Yes, she did.
Pushed off the defender.
Now, the official might not saw it on the other side, but from this angle, it was really clear.
Yeah.
60-21. Davis puts up a jumper and banks it home. Don't think she meant to do that either, but she gets it, and the quarter comes to an end. At the end of three, the defending All-A champions are heading back to the championship game. They win it. They lead it going into the fourth, 60-23 over Nicholas County. Back in 60 seconds on the All-A Radio Network.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
In that third quarter, Covington Holy Cross outscored Nicholas County 19-8. They outscored them 17-7 in the first, 24-8 in the second, 19-8 in the third, and they lead it 60-23 on a running clock here in the fourth quarter. They will defend their title tomorrow at noon.
And the end of the quarter, the last 4:51 on a 15-4 run.
Ball comes into Clayus. Clayus misses the shot, got her own rebound, put it up, no good. And this time the rebound goes to Nicholas County. Coming out of there with it is Banks. Banks comes over, gives the ball off to Carpenter. Hunt is on the bench. Whimsy's on the bench. Lots of substitutes in there. We'll get them for you. Rhodes is still in there. Also in the ball game now is Bowens for Holy Cross. Personal foul here. Clayus is still in there. Also in there is Riley Hodge. Arlinghouse is going to come out. And checking in is Jada Hill. So all subs in. Driving with the basketball and having it stripped out of her hands is Rhodes. Rhodes going to drive, puts up the layup, can't get it to go. Rebound goes to Holy Cross. Coming out there with it, Bowens. They'll check it around. They'll work it inside to Clayus. Clayus going to drive and try to go into the corner. The ball's deflected away out of bounds. It'll stay with Holy Cross.
Carpenter knocked that one out of bounds, and it glanced off one of the cheerleaders for Holy Cross, and she said, sorry about that.
Ball comes into Clayus. Clayus goes up with a shot, and it's blocked out of bounds by Humphreys. Ball comes into Clayus again. Clayus puts it on the floor. Comes out. 3 ball on the way. And won't go for Bowens, and the rebound goes to Nicholas County. Nicholas County off and running in the person of Maggie Simons. Simons spin move, stops, pulls up a dribble, comes outside to Banks. Banks with the basketball, trying to drive, going to drive all the way in and has it taken away. They just come up double team you and take the ball away from you.
Yeah.
I don't care who they got on the floor. Here's a 3 ball on the way from the left side, in and out, no good by Rhodes. And the rebound goes to Nicholas County. They get the ball up, and again, it's another steal. And driving all the way down and laying it up. Oh, missed the shot, put it up, and made it. And that time, so frustrated was Banks that she did not follow the shooter, because if she did, she had the rebound.
She sure did, but she'd had her pocket picked for about the 20th time today, and that's no disrespect to her.
Here's Simons, high off the glass, can't get it to go. Long rebound comes out to Hill. Hill with the basketball, lost it. Now steals it again. Here comes Hill with the basketball. She'll lob it up off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound put up, won't go, out of bounds. They're going to say blocked. They're going to let them play.
I mean, there was some kind of foul there. There was either a block or a charge, one of the two. They said, go ahead.
More players coming in. Lacey Hunt comes in. Avery Sturgeon comes in. And the ball comes out to Paige Arlinghouse, 7th grader. And she knocks down a 3.
She said, I know what to do when I get in the ball game.
Just throw up a 3 and knock it down.
See, Dad, you ought to play me more.
65-23. Lob goes inside, and a nice scoop shot put up, no good by Humphreys, but she drew the foul. It's going to be on Sturgeon. And Humphreys will shoot 2, and the first one is up and good. Humphreys now has 9 points in the ball game. She's played well for Nicholas County. Caleb Bowens goes out. Another new player comes in. This one is no good. Rebound goes to Holy Cross. Coming out of there with it is Hunt. Hunt going to try to drive all the way. And then it comes back out. And they work it inside. And the ball stolen away by Nicholas County. And driving with the basketball, Simons will take it to the rack. Can't get it to go. Rebound Humphreys. Put it up and in. 11 for Humphreys. 65-26. 3:30 left in the ball game. Here's a 3 ball. Put up no good by Sturgeon. Rebound out of bounds. Stays with Covington Holy Cross.
I love to see it.
Casey, Lacey Hunt, 5'5", 7th grader, I guess, is her sister.
I'm going to guess.
I mean, they look alike.
They do. They do.
Shot put up and good by, was that Hunt?
I think it was Arlinghouse.
Arlinghouse has 5. Down to 3 minutes to play in the ball game. 67-26. Ball goes inside Simons. Up and under. Put it up off the glass and score. She has 5. Lob goes inside to Paige Arlinghouse. She can't get the shot off, and partially blocked. And here comes Nicholas County. 2:30 to play. Take the ball outside. New player in the game. Tries a 3, and that is Katie Switzer. Can't get it to go down. And on the rebound, Covington Holy Cross going the other way, and they throw it away. And Nicholas County will get it back. Some more players coming in for Nicholas County. Coming in number 5, Peyton Boone. Here's the ball knocked away again on the inbound pass. So you got Boone in there. You got Switzer in there. Phelps in there for Nicholas County. And they try to throw the ball off of a player because you couldn't get it in, and it goes right to the player. Coach Fletcher just looks at his player and goes, what are you doing?
What are you doing there for?
Here's a 3 ball put up, no good by Lacey Hunt. And we come back the other way with 1:24. They go inside, kick the ball over. Humphreys is still in there, and she scores again. She's going out, I think, probably here. She finishes with 13 points. Also coming in is Victoria Elwood. 1 minute and 9 seconds to go. Humphreys will finish with 13 points to lead Nicholas County. 67-30. Inside a minute to play. Hunt with the basketball, drives, leaves it off to Arlinghouse. Over on the left side, they give it baseline. Driving underneath the baseline is Sturgeon. Goes to the corner and says, I'll take a 3. It's no good. Rebound Arlinghouse. Arlinghouse kicks it outside to Hodge. Hodge comes back outside, gives the ball off to Bowens. She's going to drive, has the ball tied up, jump ball, and it's going to go to Nicholas County. Good defense. They just double-teamed her, and Switzer reached in and grabbed the hold of the ball. 27 seconds left in this one.
Yeah, Nicholas County's going to get a nice piece of hardware for being a semifinalist.
Yep.
Going to go into trophy cakes next to their 94 championship and 93 runner-up.
12 seconds. 9 seconds. And they'll put up a 3. That's no good. Rebound put up, no good. Ball comes out long, and that's the ball game. Final score is Holy Cross 67 and Nicholas County 30. Covington Holy Cross makes it back to the championship to try and defend their title. We'll come back and recap this one in 2 minutes here on the All-A Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
Covington Holy Cross moves on to the championship game tomorrow at high noon, and they'll take on the winner of Game 2 coming up between Owensboro Catholic and Pikeville. Holy Cross leads 17-7 at the end of the first. They outscore Nicholas County 24-8 in the second to lead 41-15. They outscore them 19-8 in the third to lead 60-23. Both teams put up 7 points in the fourth quarter, and the final is 67-30. Tessa Humphreys, 13 points to lead Nicholas County and makes the all-tournament team. And leading Covington Holy Cross, also making the all-tournament team, Maggie Simons of Nicholas County. And leading Covington Holy Cross, 3 in double figures, Hunt with 14, Nelson with 10, Hayes with 10 to lead Covington Holy Cross. And it's that tenacious half-court defense. Yesterday it was full-court defense. Today it's half-court defense, but that's what got them back to the championship game.
Definitely, and that's that's something that you can do no matter what. If your shot's not falling, well, you can sit down and play defense all night long and help your team out. But the shots were falling. They were playing defense good. And that's one reason why we had such a lopsided score here in the semifinal.
All right, that's going to do it for semifinal game number 1. Thanks for listening. Stay tuned. Our second semifinal game coming up in just a little bit between Owensboro Catholic and Pikeville. That's coming up next here on the All-A Radio Network.
Want Philip to run this for you during the pregame?
No, I could do it.
Huh?
I could do it.
Sure?
Three twos and a one.
3 2s and a 1. You got it.
I saw Christy up front. Look at her top. Right out in front of you.
Wow. Wow. Basketball too. What was she calling?
She said that was a Christmas present. We're going to go in 3 minutes. We're just 5 seconds past that 3-minute mark. I'll give you a 2.5 coming up.
I'll get Christy first since she's out there.
Mark at 2.5 minutes till we come back. mark 2 minutes. Going to 1 minute mark in 10 seconds. 5. Mark, 1 minute.
Well, that was certainly a change. I actually think that 3 seconds. How are you?
Good.
They actually know what they're doing. I think we got a good spot for it. I think I've actually got a box for it.
The mark at 30 seconds.
Okay.
15. And good early afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the Corbin Arena, site of the 2024 Kentucky All-A Classic. Girls semifinal round action. Covington Holy Cross has advanced to the championship game tomorrow. Their opponent will be either Pikeville or Owensboro Catholic. And I'm Dan Manley, glad to be with you, along with Jim Forrest. Jim standing by right now to talk with the head coach of the Pikeville Lady Panthers, Coach Chris Dior.
Coach, congratulations getting to the semifinals again. You got to be happy about that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that was our goal, but we won a lot more than that, and so it's a big game.
You got to take on a pretty good team at Owensboro Catholic.
They're very good. I mean, they have everything that you need. They've got length and speed and shooters, and they play great defense, and I think, we're a lot alike, and it's going to be, I think it should be a really good matchup.
I started to say, when you start talking about them, it sort of sounds a whole lot like Pikeville, because you guys got shooters, you play defense, you like to get up and down the floor.
Right, and they, they're just a solid program, very well coached, and just do a lot of really good things.
What do you feel is the most important thing your team has to do in this semifinal game at the start of the ball game?
I think handling the pressure, because they do have a little more length than us, and a lot of times we've been known that sometimes that would cause us some trouble. And so if we can handle their pressure, make some shots, and be able to get in our defense, then that definitely helps. He's going to say the exact same thing.
What do you want to do against them defensively?
I think for us, a big thing is just, let's just sit down and guard without fouling, and make sure we're all boxing out as a unit, and make sure that we just, play our collective. They all played together so many years that it's just about just go out and play the way they play.
Yeah, I mean, you got to feel very fortunate the fact that you've got a team that's been together this long, that they know each other, they know what they're capable of doing and what they're not capable of doing.
You're right. I am very fortunate, and just to have great kids that have played together for all these years, and they in the locker room they're talking about it. Hey, I don't care if I don't score, just as long as if I've got a rebound, if I got to set screens, I don't care what I've got to do to help us win this ball game.
Now, I know that you guys want and probably had a goal to get to the championship game this year. You want to get over this semifinal game and get to the championship game. And is that too much pressure, or are they pretty loose about that?
Well, I hope it's not. I mean, I know it's in the back of their minds, and I know they've thought about it. And, well, how could you not? You always remember those games. And so for me, it's just about let's just go in and lock in on whoever you're supposed to be guarding and make sure you do a good job on that person. And And if you can, I always have found that if kids will really focus on their defense and everything else comes.
All right, good luck to you, and hopefully we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All righty, Coach Christy Orm of Pikeville, her team getting ready to take on the Owensboro Catholic in the second semifinal game. We'll come back with more of our pregame and talk with Coach Michael Robertson of Owensboro Catholic. We'll do that in 2 minutes here on the All-A Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
Back courtside here at the Corbin Arena, talking now with Coach Michael Robertson of Owensboro Catholic. Congratulations on getting to the semifinals. Your team's been playing well in this tournament so far.
Yes, we've played well our last pretty much, not all season, but here the last week and a half, really getting after it and playing well defensively.
What have you liked down here at Corbin that you've seen your team do? I mean, you really played good defense yesterday, swarming defense. Has that been one of the big keys?
That and our distribution of scoring. I mean, you can't focus on one girl because we've got multiple girls that can score, and it's a good problem to have. And when we all play together, I feel like we're really good with that.
Let's talk about your opponent, Pikeville. They're a very good team too, and they've made it to the semifinals again, and they've got a quest to get to the championship game because they keep getting beat in the semifinals, and I know you guys want to get to the championship game too. This should be a really good game on paper.
Unfortunately, I don't want them to be in the finals tomorrow. I hate to say
don't blame you.
But we'll give it our best. I think both teams are sort of mirror images of each other. We both got good point guards, both got good shooters. We're not big, but we've got some size inside that like to battle. I think 32 for them is really good. She does a lot of the dirty work, kind of like Jenna Crampy for us does. And I don't mean it as dirty work. I'm just saying she plays hard, does all the little things that maybe don't come up in the stat sheet. So we'll have to be ready to play. It should be a very interesting game and fun game to watch.
All right. Both of you like to get after each other. Is that going to be a key? Who gets to play their style of ball and who does it the best?
I think it just comes down to who puts the ball through the basket a little bit. Yeah, that will. I mean, that's going to come down to it. But we adapt to our competition, and if we feel like we can push the pace, we're going to push it. If we feel like we need to play a half-court game, we'll play a half-court game. So I'll have to get a feel for the game and feel for what we're doing. I know what our plans are, so we'll plan on getting after them and getting up and down the court. But it might change if they get a lot of easy buckets. We might have to set in the zone or something and change things up.
All right. Thanks for coming over and talking to us. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. The coach of Owensboro Catholic, Michael Robertson, with us here courtside. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back with more of our pregame show here on the All-A Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
Well, Cinderella has left the ball here in the Corbin Arena. Nicholas County being ousted in the earlier semifinal rather handily by a really powerful Covington Holy Cross team. So Holy Cross in the finals tomorrow against either Owensboro Catholic or Pikeville. These are two power pack teams coming into this contest. Owensboro Catholic is 16-3. Those only losses to Sacred Heart, Cooper, and Owensboro. They won 5 straight. They average better than 62 points a game, give up only 48. Not a great shooting team, 43.5% though overall from the field, and about 31% from the three-point line, and 73.1% from the charity stripe. The Pikeville Lady Panthers, they're at 15-2, and the only 2 games they have lost have been to teams out of New York and Missouri. They shoot it really well, almost 47% from the field, better than 37% from the three-point line, and they're a 75% plus three-point shooting team that averages about 60.5 points a game, giving up about 45.3. If you look at the pure numbers, well, you just come right back to what we think. This should be a very even contest. The Lady Aces and the Lady Panthers look extremely even on paper. We'll have more on our pregame show coming up after we step out 2 minutes. You're listening to the All-A Classic Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
We'll see a couple of outstanding point guards coming up in this matchup between the Pikeville Lady Panthers and Lady Aces of Owensboro Catholic. For the Lady Panthers, it's Trinity Rowe, 16.8 points a game. She's a very good three-point shooter, hitting 40% from beyond the arc, and an excellent free throw shooter at just above 90%, a great team leader. But one thing you notice about both of these clubs, they have a point guard, they have a player who they want to direct the offense, and yet there'll be times when you'll see those individuals go off and play on the wing, and somebody else will come out and run the offense. There are multiple ball handlers on these two teams. The point guard for the Owensboro Catholic Lady Aces, Carmen Riley, a 5'6" junior, 12.7 points a game. She's had a terrific tournament, too. We'll get the starting lineups for you coming up after we step out one more time in our pregame 1 minute here on the All-A Classic Radio Network.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Pikeville Lady Panthers, coached by Christy Oram, getting ready to be introduced first here. They'll open up with a guard in Trinity Rowe. She is 5'5", a senior. Again, averages 16.8 points a game and really shoots the ball extremely well and handles it extremely well. She's joined in the backcourt by Kristen Whited. Whited is a 5'5" senior, 11.5 points a game. She's an even better three-point shooter, not quite as many attempts, but 42.7%. She shoots it from long range. Kyra Thornsberry is that blue-collar player, 12.7 points a game, 5'6" senior who will do whatever it takes to try to get her team to a victory. And joining those three players in the starting lineup, Leanne Jackson, a 5'6" junior, at 7.9 points a game. Riley Theus, a 5'6" senior, at 9.3 points a game, and she averages 9.5 rebounds, averaging almost a double-double. For the Lady Aces of Owensboro Catholic, guard Carmen Riley, 5'6" junior, 12.7 points a game. Haley Johnson, the leading scorer for the Lady Aces, a 5'8" senior at 15 points a game, also averages 5.8 rebounds. Good three-point shooter, 37.5% from long range and 81.9% from the charity stripe. Aubrey Randolph is a 5'8" junior. She averages 8.1 points a game. On the front line, Delaney Cooper, a senior, 9.9 points. And Jenna Crampy, a 5'9" senior, averaging 9.3 points, 6.2 rebounds. That's a team high. And shoots the free throws really well for a big player, 77.2%. So those are your starting lineups for the game, and we are ready to go, Jim Forrest.
Yes, we are. Should be a good one. I mean, on paper, should be a really good game. Like sometimes you see, you say that and you see that, and then somebody comes out and just lays a dud or something, and it's really lopsided. I don't think it's going to be that way.
Pikeville in very interesting uniform, black uniforms, maroon numerals that are trimmed in, I guess it's a pale blue. Mm-hmm. And the Lady Aces, the home team on the board, white with green numerals and trim. The Tip controlled by the Lady Aces. It goes in backcourt to Carmen Riley, and she'll set the offense, being defended by Whited to begin the game. I think it's a man-to-man defense.
Looks like it, yes, starting out.
Gives to Delaney Cooper away from the basket. Now, Aubrey Randolph will back away, and she's being guarded in the game by Trinity Rowe. There's a three-point shot off the left wing that's good by Carmen Riley. Didn't need much of an opening there, and she's given Owensboro Catholic a quick 3-0 lead. Here's Rowe bringing it down. Hands it at long range to Thornsberry, who dribbles right to the top of the key. Hands it off to Whited, who's out near the right hash, and she'll just back away on the dribble, trying to get a sense for what this Owensboro Catholic defense is doing. Driving left side, gives to Rowe. Some kind of a matchup zone. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's
a man-to-man.
It's man-to-man.
Here's Thornsberry. Gives over to Rowe. Rowe trying to get space out of the right wing. Drives into the lane. Goes all the way. Flips it up and in. Trinity Rowe made a nice move, a nice finish, and great patience that time by the Lady Panthers.
Good knock away there on the pass down the floor. Is coming over for Pikeville and knocking the ball away was Thornsberry.
And Thornsberry will do that 100 times today.
Yep.
She is an extremely active player. Does a lot of things that do not show up on the score sheet. Almost had a steal there, but Cooper gets the ball back, puts up a 15-footer that rims out. Rebound kicks all the way out the sideline. They're going to give it back to Owensboro Catholic.
Yeah, it went off of Jackson. Nobody else could reach out and grab it.
Here's Riley with the ball. Sends it top of the key, and there's a three that's on the way. That one rims out for Delaney Cooper, and it's rebounded by Thornsberry. She races down herself, goes down the lane, feeds off to Jackson in the lane, turns, spins, weaves, puts up a jumper, no good. And the rebound claimed by Haley Johnson. Johnson brings it herself, sends it down the left side to Randolph, who goes up and puts it up and in. Aubrey Randolph makes it a 5-2 game. We're 2 minutes in. Owensboro Catholic with the early lead on the Pikeville Lady Panthers. Here's Rowe dribbling out front on the free throw line. Dumps it down low to Jackson. Dribbles into the lane, turns. Her shot is blocked out of bounds by Cooper. It'll be played by Pikeville. Pikeville offense early looks, they're a little scattered right now. They're trying to figure out what they really want to do.
Owensboro Catholic plays a really good man-to-man defense. They get after you.
Pass comes into Whited, fires a three right side, no good, left it short. Bounces deep in the right corner and then is lost out of bounds by Owensboro Catholic, so Pikeville will get to replay it. Jenna Crampy was down there battling for it. Couldn't keep it in bounds. Entry pass out to Whited. Rowe rotates to the left, puts down the dribble. Doesn't like what she has, but keeps on the dribble. Now moves in down on the left baseline, sends a pass back in the corner and out to Whited for a three that's short. Might have been partially blocked. Rowe put it back up. No good. Rebound Jackson. Out to Rowe. Hands it off. There is a three put up by Thornsberry. No good. And the rebound finally taken by Owensboro Catholic. Long pass down the left side to Crampy, who bounces across the lane to Cooper, who turns from 12 feet and knocks it down. Cooper didn't have nearly as good a shot as a couple of others, but that one went in the basket. 7-2, Owensboro Catholic. Here's Whited. Out between the circles. We played just over 3 minutes. Rowe gives to Jackson. They're out beyond the three-point line. Whited takes it on the left wing. Thornsberry. Right side to Rowe, guarded by Randolph, who has good length. Bounce pass into Jackson, and she lays it up in a beautiful feed. That time by Trinity Rowe. To give Jackson the basket, and it's 7-4.
Walk.
Traveling violation down on Crampy. No, that was Cooper.
She started to make a move, and then here comes Jackson flying after her, and she takes an extra step to get around Jackson. Well, she'd already pulled the dribble up, so easy call for the official.
Rowe across the timeline for Pikeville. 4:10 to play in the opening quarter. Left wing to Thornsberry. Looks in against Johnson. Gives to Rowe puts it on the deck with the left hand, lost the handle on the ball. It's picked up by Johnson. Turnover, long pass down the left side. There is Riley bearing a three from the left wing. Well, that's a catch and shoot on the run. Yeah, 10-4.
She's very good at that. She has such a quick release.
So 6-point lead for Owensboro Catholic. 3 minutes in. Thornsbury drives. Shot blocked out of bounds by Johnson. Pikeville will play it. Delaney Cooper is going to go out of the game right now for Owensboro Catholic, replaced by Katie Hagan. Pass comes into Thornsbury. Her shot is blocked. Blocked by Randolph and rebounded by Hagan. Down the lane goes Carmen Riley, who missed a shot, and the rebound is knocked out of bounds. Touched last by Owensboro Catholic. Missed transition opportunity there. But out in front of the basket. Couldn't get to the glass to try to kiss it home. Rowe in backcourt. Long pass down to Jackson. Drives in on the right side. Cut off. Sends a bad pass out, but Rowe able to get it. Thornsbury, left corner. Whited drives the baseline. Puts it up no good. Left it a little short. Randolph the rebound. 3-on-2. Owensboro Catholic running. And Randolph is fouled by Thornsbury. Thornsbury was not going to allow her to get to the basket. First foul of the game. Comes with 3:05 to play in the first quarter, and now we got players coming in. For Pikeville, Kylie Alvin is going to come in to replace, I'm not sure who she came in for, Cooper. Well, here, we'll check that in a minute. Right now it's Riley with it down on the right baseline, spinning, weaving. Crampy lost the ball. Picked up by Thornsbury. Lead pass ahead, and Rowe missed the driving layup from the left side. Was that a dead run? Missed it. Left side, Crampy for three. Shot no good. Rebound out of bounds, and it was touched last by Pikeville. White had lost it out of bounds, and Owensboro Catholic will play it in underneath its own basket with 2:39 left here in the opening quarter. It's 10-4. Owensboro Catholic with this early lead. Pass comes out deep to Johnson. Johnson has not scored, goes down the right side. Shot put up no good by Hagan, and Pike with a rebound. Here comes Rowe racing down. They double her. She gives it up to Jackson. Top of the key, and then trying to make a pass was Kylie Alvin down on the left corner, but it was deflected out of bounds. It'll be played by Pikeville. Comes into Rowe. So Pikeville works against the Owensboro Catholic defense, which has been really good so far in this man-to-man. Rowe guarded by Hagan right now. Thornsbury deep in the right corner with it. Bounces back out to Rowe. Rowe will, with just under 2 minutes left now in the opening quarter. Rowe gets a high screen and fires it pretty good. Shoot. Well, there's a team leader and a great player in Rowe. She said, we got to have points, and I'm going to get them, and called her own number and buried a D3, and now Owensboro Catholic has turned it over.
Yeah, and that was sort of an unforced error right there. There was some pressure in backcourt, but really the pass was just a bad pass up in the front court.
So Pikeville can tie this game up with another three-point shot.
And talking about Rowe's three, that was really deep. I mean, that's why the defense sort of was, they weren't right out on her because who's going to shoot from there?
Yeah, it's a college three-point shot right there she put up for sure. Here is Thornsbury. Hands it at very long range to Alvin. Rowe takes it now. Rowe dribbling left. Bounces it off to Whited. Quite a little slender girl, but handles the ball really well. Good shooter. Jackson gives a screen for Rowe, but she's picked up on the switch by Cooper. Rowe moves left of the key and fires another three up and in. Wow. Two big-time baskets by Trinity Rowe, and we are tied for the first time at 10 apiece. And now down the other end, turning and putting in a 12-foot jump shot is Katie Hagan. Owensboro Catholic back to a 12-10 lead. Rowe Says, let me try one more time. This one's short. Rebound is going to be lost. Saved inbounds by Owensboro Catholic. Thought they were going to lose it out. Nice play. Good hustle play over there on the far side by Aubrey Randolph, who has the ball in the offensive end right now. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Hands it off to Cooper. Now Hagan with it. And coming out is Carmen Riley to take it. Possession arrow. Rest with Pikeville to begin the second quarter. 15 seconds to go. Inside, Crampy, Randolph. Down in the corner to Carmen Riley. Makes a little move, gives back to Randolph with 8 seconds to go. She fires in a three-pointer. Randolph with 5 points. 15 to 10, and the shot at the horn is no good, and we played a quarter. Owensboro Catholic. Defense was great early. Rowe, 2 big threes. She has 8 of the 10 for Pikeville. And we'll start the second quarter with Owensboro Catholic in a 5-point lead in just 1 minute.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you. Owensboro Catholic leads Pikeville 15 to 10. They've led us by as many as 6 at 10 to 4. We've had one tie. That was at 10.
Pikeville with the ball to begin this second quarter of play, and it's in the hands of Trinity Rowe. Owensboro Catholic stays man-to-man defensively. Rowe dribbles left, picked up on a switch, but now they've got her doubled. She dribbles, bounce pass inside, almost thrown away, but here's coming up with it is Theus, and now back to Rowe. Rowe couldn't get a shot away. Thornsberry can, left side, good with a three. Kyra Thornsberry's first points makes it a 2-point game at 15-13. Randolph deep on the right side for Owensboro Catholic. Now Riley takes it. Dumps a pass into the inside to Hagan. Now back outside, and a three is put up that's left just a little bit short by Delaney Cooper, and Pikeville the rebound. Thornsberry got it, gives to Rowe. Rowe dribbles down and hands back to Thornsberry beyond the top of the key. Now Rowe will rotate there between the circles. Calls out the play, gets a double high screen, moves right behind Thornsberry. Keeps the dribble, doesn't try to move toward the basket now. Moves in, backs away, and now she fires a three, top of the key, that's no good. And the rebound is put back up, no good by Thornsberry, but by Theus, and she is fouled. That personal is going to be against Randolph, and that'll be her first, and the first foul of the game, and the first of the second quarter on Owensboro Catholic.
Did they change the score, or I thought it was 15 to 10 at the end of the first quarter?
Yeah, they have backed it down to 14.
So that last three must have been a 2 that Owensboro Catholic got.
Theus. Free throws.
Good.
Makes the second free throw to make it a 14-14 tie. So the second tie of the game. Driving in is Hagan on the right baseline and flips in a little 5-footer, just rolled it over the rim. Katie Hagan with 4 points, 16-14. Thornsberry gives out to Rowe. Driving left, Rowe goes inside, challenges 3 players, puts it up no good, but a weak side rebound is there. Back outside, left side, it's Thornsberry. Her three, it bounces off. A battle for the rebound. They're going to say that it was touched last by Leanne Jackson. Owensboro Catholic will play it. That was Aubrey Randolph that hit that last three, so we'll track her down to a 2, or that last three at the end of the first quarter. 16-14. Owensboro Catholic the lead. Randolph a three, top of the key that's no good. Rebounded by Thornsberry. Or Theus, rather. Theus wears 32, Thornsberry 22. They're about the same size. Here's Rowe dribbling out between the circles. Whited comes to take it. Down the left side, Rowe looks into Jackson, didn't go to her. Right side, Thornsberry firing a three, good. Thornsberry's second three, and it's a 17-16 lead, first of the game for the Lady Panthers. High post, working on the dribble. Crampy goes in, puts it up, no good off the glass. Rowe the rebound, wants to run. Owensboro Catholic's back. Rowe takes it down the lane and kicks it out to Thornsberry for a three. It won't go down. Crampy had the rebound, knocked out of her hands by Theus. It'll be played by Owensboro Catholic. For Owensboro Catholic, they're going to get Layla Martin, a 5'7" freshman, into the game right now. Pikeville will also bring in a reserve, and that's Shyla Kidd.
Yeah.
Shyla Kidd, a 5'6" sophomore. Kid's played well. Another lefty, I think. There's a dump pass into Randolph, but not a good pass. But knocked away and out of bounds by Pikeville. It'll be played by Owensboro Catholic. 4:36 to go here in this opening half of play. Pikeville leading 17-16 over Owensboro Catholic. Pass comes in deep to Randolph. Randolph puts it on the deck. Wants to drive on Kidd, but gets cut off on the three-point line. Hands to Hagan, and the jump shot put up. That was Haley Johnson. 2 instead of 22. Missed the three-point shot, rebounded by Pikeville. Lady Panthers trying to add to a 1-point lead here. Ready to come back in the next break will be Carmen Riley for Owensboro Catholic. On the left wing for the Lady Panthers is Thornsberry. Rolls right, gets free of a defender, puts up a jumper, no good. Rebound. Foul is going to be against Pikeville. That'll be Riley Theus. That's her first. Team's first here in the second quarter.
Whited comes back in for Pikeville.
3:53 left to play in the half. 17-16, the lead for the Lady Panthers of Pikeville. They try to go inside. Now come out to Riley. Riley doesn't have anything. Hands it off to Crampy, who spins and weaves against Jackson. Goes under, puts it in. Just kept working. Crampy finally got an opening. 18-17, back to the lead. Goes Owensboro Catholic. Whited. Hands off beyond the top of the key to Rowe. Dribbles down the left baseline. Goes underneath. Feeds it to Kidd. Right corner. A three. Good. Shyla Kidd. And it is 20-18. Pikeville with the lead.
Ball knocked away, and it goes off of Owensboro Catholic, so Pikeville gets it back. Right in front of the Pikeville bench.
So we got 3:03 to go. There's been a momentum shift. Owensboro Catholic seemed to have momentum, and now Pikeville, not a huge amount of momentum, but here's Kidd, hands it off to Whited at long range. Rowe on the left wing. Looks, bounces into Jackson. Back to Rowe for a three. Good. The way you work it. 11 points for Trinity Rowe. 23-18 the lead for the Lady Panthers. Owensboro Catholic need a basket here. Middle is really open, but a three is put up and it rolls off. Missed by Cooper, rebounded by Pikeville. Here's Rowe down. Rowe left of the key, decides to keep the dribble. Moves right. Almost thought about pulling the trigger on a three, I believe. Goes left side to Whited for a three-point shot that's too hard off the iron, and the rebound lost out of bounds. It'll be played by Owensboro Catholic.
Pikeville on a 9-4 run right now. It was tied at 14-14. First real run we've seen in this ball game by either team.
Owensboro Catholic will come down with opportunity here to cut into this 5-point advantage. Work against the Pikeville man-to-man defense. Whited guarding Riley. Dumps it off at a high post to Crampy. Riley gets it back. Can't get free for a shot. Hands back to Crampy. Crampy down the left baseline to Hagan. Hagan cross courts it over on this right side. Gets the ball to Layla Martin. Martin. Crampy goes down into the low post, but a triple team in there, but we get a foul. Pikeville had good coverage in there, but the pass was complete. The foul is going to be on Shyla Kidd. Her first, team foul number 3 in the quarter. Now coming out of the Owensboro Catholic lineup is Layla Martin.
Cooper back in.
Cooper has it right now, top of the key. Dumps it down inside, going for the basket, putting it up, no good. But drawing the foul will be Jenna Crampy.
Crampy really works hard without the basketball to get herself open and really likes to take it to the basket and has some good moves once she gets in there.
Free throw is up and good. Crampy will shoot another one. Got just 1:23 left here in this opening half of action. 23-19. And another free throw good. 23-20 the lead for Pikeville. They have the ball in backcourt, being pressured early. Get it across the line to Rowe. Rowe hands it off to Whited. Trying to work double teams out of this half court. It's a 1-3-1. Pikeville just passing back and forth out near the timeline right now. Just under a minute to play in the half. Turning Rowe, backs up on the dribble. Over the left side to Thornsberry, back to Rowe. Looks like Pikeville's going to try to play for the last shot. Or maybe with this amount of time left, they're just playing for a shot, what they consider a good shot. But it looks like it may not happen until late. Thornsberry hands it off at long range. Just three guard set out front, working with the ball.
Oh, almost didn't see that pass coming.
Rowe, Thornsberry, clock at 20. Thornsberry goes deep in the right corner to Theus.
Bad decision.
In trouble, and we get a jump ball, and the possession will go to Owensboro Catholic with 12 seconds to go in the half.
Bad decision. You're doing what you want to do. You're trying to play for the last shot. You're out front, where you got plenty of space. You go to the corner. Worst thing you can do, because then the sideline becomes the other defensive player, and it happened right there.
Essentially, pretty much got a triple team on her with the sideline. Here we go with 10 seconds to go. Racing across the timeline, Haley Johnson, top of the key. Hands it off. Crampy, Johnson, and Johnson gets fouled.
Good foul. Really good foul.
Yeah. With 1.4 seconds to go.
Way out front, not going to put them at the line.
It is the second, though, on
that might be the fifth, too. It is the fifth.
It is the fifth.
So it wasn't a good foul.
So 2 shots are coming for Haley Johnson. Leading scorer for Owensboro Catholic on the season, has not scored so far in this game. First shot is up and good. She You can make it a 1-point game. And good again. 23-22. Boy, roll. Look at. Oh, it went in. No basket.
Yeah, it was way. It was. The clock had already went to 0. The horn had already sounded, but it still looked pretty, didn't it? Huh?
With the left hand.
With the left hand.
She threw that ball from beyond, just a step beyond midcourt with the left hand and banked it in. Well, the coach comes over and gives her a slap. Yeah. We're at halftime. How about it? Pikeville with a lead on Owensboro Catholic, 23-22. Teams battling for the right to be back tomorrow and take on the Holy Cross for the All-A Championship in girls action here in 2024. We'll be back. Our halftime comments are coming up in 2 minutes on the All-A Classic Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
We're in halftime of the second girls semifinal game, and Pikeville holds a 1-point lead over Owensboro Catholic by a score of 23-22. Owensboro Catholic jumped out to a 3-0 lead. They would increase that lead to 6 at 10-4 before Pikeville would come back and tie the game for the first time at 10-10. Again, it would be Owensboro Catholic getting out to a 4-point lead at 14-10 before Pikeville came back to tie it at 14-14. Pikeville will then take their first lead of the ball game at 17-16, and then the game would go back and forth before finally Pikeville went on a 9-4 run after that 14-14 tie and would take their biggest lead of the ball game at 5 at 23-18. But Owensboro Catholic, a little 4-0 run at the end of the quarter, and they cut the lead to only 1 at 23-22. We had 2 ties in that first half at 10 and 14 and 3 lead changes in the first half. Biggest lead for Owensboro Catholic was 6 at 10-4. Biggest lead for Pikeville, 5 at 23-18. And it's a 1-point lead here at halftime at 23-22. The winner of this game will play Covington Holy Cross tomorrow for the championship. Holy Cross earlier today defeated Nicholas County 67-30 to get to the championship game and try to defend their All-A title. We'll take a 2-minute break. When we come back, Dan will have a look at the individual numbers, and we'll have more of our halftime show in 2 minutes here on the All-A Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best zero sugar ever. Delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
Halftime here in the girls' semifinal round of the All-A Classic with a 23-22 lead for the Pikeville Lady Panthers. No surprise in the scoring for Pikeville. Trinity Rowe, their senior, has almost half their points, 11 in the first half. She had 3 threes and is followed by Kyra Thornsberry, who had a pair of threes for 6 points. So it was a three-point shot, 6 in the first half, 18 of the 23 points for Pikeville coming on three-point field goals. They made 1 of 2 from the line. So 11 for Rowe, 6 for Thornsberry, 3 points for Shyla Kidd, 2 for Leanne Jackson, and 1 point for Riley Theus. Kylie Alvin and Kristen Whited played but didn't score. Whited averages 11.5 points a game, just didn't get much opportunity there in the first half. For Owensboro Catholic, Carmen Riley was 6, 4 points apiece for Aubrey Randolph, Katie Hagan, and Jenna Crampy. 2 for Haley Johnson and Delaney Cooper. Their total of 22. We'll be back with more halftime comments and get you ready for the second half after we step out for 1 minute. You're in tune to the All-A Classic Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. Delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Back here at the Corbin Arena in Corbin, Kentucky, the site of the All-A Classic basketball tournament. We're at halftime of the girls' second semifinal, where Pikeville leads Owensboro Catholic 23-22. We'll take a short break after this game, then come back with the boys' semifinals at 4 o'clock in Newport. 19-3 against Lyon County, 20-1. On paper, that should be a really good ball game. You got Travis Perry of Lyon County. You've got Newport. The only thing you have to worry about Newport right now is the fact that their star player, their leading scorer, has been hampered with an ankle injury and didn't even start the first game of this tournament. Did play, didn't start, and then in the second game started, but still saw limited action, and then they got another player hurt. So they've got 2 players that are limping a little bit. So that's we'll see how that factors in. And then in the second semifinal game, we've got Murray against Evangel Christian. Evangel Christian with just some talent. They've got size inside. They've got two good guards. Murray got good size, but Dan, they're the most patient team I think I've seen in this tournament, and sometimes they pass up too many good shots.
Yeah, they do, and they really want to win on defense.
Yeah.
And they're not the only team in this tournament that feels that way, I don't think. I mean, this has been we've seen a lot of good defense in this tournament, Jim.
We have, and Murray really wants to, and you know, like yesterday, their game was really ugly until they were forced to start trying to have to score because they were in a close game, and then once they started doing that, they started finding their shots. But it'll be interesting. I don't know if they can do that very long against the Evangel Christian. I think they're going to have to try and score. So it'll be interesting to see.
It's fun to watch great defensive basketball. Probably not nearly as much fun to listen on radio,
right,
or if you're listening on any other kind of device
right,
to these games. I mean, if you're the offensive element is much more exciting, but boy, when you're watching it, great defense is great defense.
I think that Lyon County Newport game will be interesting because Newport likes to play defense. They like games in the 40s and 50s, and Lyon County doesn't. They want to get up and down the floor. That'll be interesting.
We're in a good defensive battle here,
yep,
23-22, and it's not because these teams can't score the ball. But here we go. Pikeville with the ball in a 1-point lead to begin the second half, moving off to the right side of your dial. On the right side, Rowe dribbles into the defense and then lost the ball. Somebody knocked it loose, picked up in there. Lead pass ahead. Haley Johnson gets it down, laying it up and in is Jenna Crampy. Just like that, the lead goes to Owensboro Catholic 24-23. Pikeville gets it down in a hurry, but Owensboro Catholic racing back. Just from visual look at the two teams, Owensboro Catholic looks a little more energized to begin this second half. See if Pikeville can jump in and move in that direction. Here's Rowe. A three. If it goes, it'll get them there. It does not, but Jackson had the rebound, lost it, but picked up in there by Theus. Outside to Whited. It's another opportunity for the Lady Panthers. Rowe down to Theus out of the left corner, no good. And the rebound claimed by Johnson. Quickly down. Rudolph goes in, puts it up off the glass, rattles around, kicks off the glass, and falls in. Aubrey Randolph makes it 26-23, so the first 4 points of this second half scored by Owensboro Catholic, and they have a 3-point lead.
8-0 run if you go back to the Final Four they got in the second quarter.
Here's Rowe. Jackson, free throw line jump shot, good. They wanted to get Leanne Jackson a look. That's her second field goal, 26-25. Here deep in the right corner, three is off the side of the board. Shot put up by Layla Martin, who's in the game, and then going down and trying to get a shot up is Thornsberry. It's no good, but blocked out of bounds. It'll be.
I think they called a foul.
They did call a foul.
Yeah.
Haley Johnson gets the foul call. That's her first. First of this second half, and two shots are coming for.
Nope.
No, they're going to inbound it. And right side, there is Whited, a three that's good. Kristen Whited knocks down a three-point shot. And the lead goes back to Pikeville at 28-26.
Going to call a hold down on the other end on Thornsberry.
Thornsberry picks up personal foul number 3. Entry pass under the basket. It comes into Johnson, left wing. A three-point shot, no good. That's a little bit short. Whited the rebound, races out. Owensboro Catholic's back. Whited moves right side, sends it back to Rowe, gets it right back. And now backs away on the dribble. Lady Aces in that matchup zone defense. Rowe dribbles right. Whited out of the right corner for a three. That bounces off. Rebound Jackson puts it back in. Just got it up over the front edge of the rim, and it's all of a sudden Pikeville on a little run now, and they're leading 30-26.
7-0 run.
Here on the Left side, Carmen Riley. Down in the corner. Left side, Crampy with the ball, and now Randolph will take it. Going down the right side with a flip shot is Crampy. That's no good, but a foul is called on Jackson. Leanne Jackson gets her first foul. Jenna Crampy, a 5'9" senior, who has 6 points, will shoot a pair of free throws. 5:02 left, third quarter. Shot is up and good. Rolls in. And leading point getter right now for Owensboro Catholic is Jenna Crampy with 7 points. Crampy pulls the trigger on another one and got it. So it's 30-28. Quickly down a three. Right side is good by Thornsberry. That's her third three-point field goal in this game. 33-28.
Equals the biggest lead that Pikeville's had in the ball game of 5.
Lady Panthers, they are heavily relying on the three in this game, and it's been good to them. Owensboro Catholic works with the ball. Randolph goes right to left through the lane. There's backs up and gives a three. Out and knocking it down is Delaney Cooper for 5 points. 33-31. We get a timeout taken by Owensboro Catholic. 4:32 left to play in this third quarter. Got a good one going. A 2-point lead in the game for Pikeville, and we'll be back in a half minute.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you. 4:32 left in the third. 33-31, Pikeville by 2. And it's been nip and tuck the entire way.
More than 75% of the Pikeville points have come on three-point shots.
Yeah, if you're making them, that's good.
Here's Rowe, guarded by Randolph. Out between the circles. Works off on the right wing, gives top of the key to Thornsberry. Driving on Johnson, goes in on the left side, puts it up. No good, but that'll be a foul on Johnson. And Johnson says what a lot of defenders say to the official, I think, with a look that said, what else could I have done?
Well, you know, to be honest with you, there was some contact initiated by the offensive player.
That's what I thought, too. Free throw is good by Thornsberry. She's got 10 points. Can tie Rowe for team scoring honors if she knocks this one down. And she does and puts the lead back at 4. 35-31, Lady Panthers. They settle in defensively. Both teams are man-to-man. Cross-court pass over to Randolph. Now driving, penetration, Crampy. Gets it up. Randolph takes it into the lane. She doesn't have anything. Now Crampy. And finally the ball is knocked away, and we get a jump ball. And it'll be Owensboro Catholic's basketball, but that changes that possession arrow. So essentially a turnover on the Lady Aces. They'll inbound right in front of us. Entry pass coming to Randolph. Guarded by Rowe. Rowe plays back off of her. Lets her give it on a high post feed to Cooper. Now Crampy back out. Randolph into Crampy again. Crampy turns right baseline, puts in a
tough shot. Really tough shot.
35-33. Crampy almost didn't take it, and the defender, Thornberry, turned and looked to say, what could I have done? She did everything she was supposed to do defensively there, I think. Here's Rowe. A deep three, left corner is good by Thornsberry.
Biggest.
Or was that Theus? That was Theus, I think.
It was 33.
Yeah. Or 32.
Or 32, I mean.
Yeah. There's a three on the other end by Randolph that's good. And at the end of all that, it's 38-36, and quickly down Pikeville. A layup by Leanne Jackson, who has 8 points now. And it's 40-36, so the offense picking up a little bit. And Pikeville has the lead, turning inside. And Crampy trying to get up for the shot. Is going to be fouled, I think, by Jackson. That'll be her second.
I'll tell you what about Crampy. Crampy will just post you up and just take you to the rack, won't she?
Yeah, she has a large enough frame, just enough that when she goes, she gets a little, her body creates a little bit of space, enabling her to get shots up against sometimes slightly taller players. Misses the free throw, though. Has another one coming.
Kylie Alvin in for Pikeville.
Second free throw is good for Crampy. He's having a big third quarter. And it's 40-37. The lead is 3 points, and the ball knocked away and out of bounds. Defending down there in the corner was Carmen Riley, but couldn't come over the steal. Forces Pikeville to inbound the ball underneath their own basket. They get it out to Jackson, who waits and hands it to Rowe. Out just beyond the three-point line. Randolph picks her up with just under 2 to play here in the third quarter. Rowe, bounce pass, Theus. Down low, Jackson lays it up. No good. Oh, everything you should do, except make that shot. Rebounded back the other way. Johnson keeps the dribble, goes into the lane, and gets called for travel.
Yeah, there was a little bump there. She initiated the bump, and it caused her to move her pivot foot after she'd stopped the dribble.
Minute 35 left here in the third quarter. Pikeville up by 3. Theus, right side, into the game now for the Lady Panthers is Alvin. Kylie Alvin, little guard. Rowe, back to Alvin. Back to Rowe. Rowe penetrates, goes down the lane, flips it up with the left hand, no good. Rebound. Hey, can't make a little left-hander like that. You make it from beyond midcourt with the left hand. There's a shot that's put up on the other end and a foul. Johnson gets fouled, I think, by Theus.
Yep, Theus.
Theus gets her second. Common foul. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Pikeville leading at 40-37. Owensboro Catholic with a possession underneath their own basket. Pass comes deep to Johnson, right back down in the corner to Carmen Riley. Whips it to Randolph, has a smaller player on her. And Alvin turns, goes up, left it short, but got fouled. That'll be on Kylie Alvin, and 2 shots are coming.
Big mismatch that time. You got Randolph 5'8", Alvin 5'3".
So Randolph stands at the free throw line with just under 1 minute to play in the quarter, puts her free throw up and in. And Randolph makes another one. She has 11 now. And it's 40-39.
Well, the only player in foul trouble is Jackson for Pikeville, who has 3. Nobody else really in foul trouble, so that shouldn't be a factor in the fourth quarter coming up.
Here's Pikeville with the ball. They get it across the timeline. Rotated around a little bit to get it to Theus, who wanted to bounce it into Jackson, and it gets kicked out of bounds.
Actually, that ball ricocheted off about 3 different people, looked like a pinball, and Jackson actually ended up with it. But it was kicked, so.
Jackson takes it deep in the corner. Under 40 to play now. Whited stands out beyond the three-point line. Now Alvin. And Whited will come and take it and dribble back out into the center circle to begin this final 30 seconds of offensive play for the Lady Panthers. Clock down to 18. Nobody that tightly against the talented point guard, Trinity Rowe. Dribbles left now. Hands it off, and the pass is tipped, but getting it back. Loose ball down inside. Jackson goes under and lays it up and in.
Not like they planned, I guarantee you, but it worked.
Leah Jackson now with 10 points. And at the end of 3 quarters, it's 42-39. The Pikeville Lady Panthers with the advantage on the Lady Aces of Owensboro Catholic. 4th quarter action coming up in a minute on the All-A Classic Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
4th quarter, 3-point lead for Pikeville over Owensboro Catholic to see who goes to the championship game. Here's Dan Manley.
Yeah, Jim, we had a fan behind us in kind of a quiet gym, and you could hear him say, "Ref, get in the game." The officiating has been outstanding throughout this tournament. It always is. And now we get a foul out front, and that's a moving screen that's going to go against Pikeville, and it's going to be on Jackson.
Oh, that's her 4th. Christy Orm not happy with that. They didn't call it on Jackson. They called it on 32.
Theus.
Her
3rd. So Jackson still with just 3. Here driving down inside. Johnson goes up for the shot. That might be number 4 on somebody. 2 players were there for Pikeville.
That's on Theus, I believe.
Yeah. That's her 4th. So 2 shots are coming for Haley Johnson as she has a chance to make it a 1-point game. Free throw up and good. Johnson averages 15 points a game, and that's only her 3rd point of the night. Almost an 82% free throw shooter. That free throw right there put her at the 82% mark. Spins it around, hits another one. We got a good one, 42-41. Pikeville leading the ball. Whited right side. Could have fired a 3, but didn't. Hands it off. Rowe drives down inside, looks for Jackson. The ball was tipped away, but picked up by Whited. Drives left into the lane, goes under, flips it up and in with the left hand. So Kristen Whited with 5 points. 44-41. The lead for Pikeville, and here's Crampy with it. It's long range. Gives to Cooper. Tried to go behind the screen. Not much of one there. And now he hands it off to Randolph. Randolph right side of the key for 3, and it's an air ball. Goes out of bounds. So it's Pikeville with the ball, and we've got 6:55 to go. Lady Panthers up by 3, trying to add to it. Little extension of the defense, three-quarter court. Pikeville breaks it easily. Rowe takes a long pass on the right wing. Backs away on the dribble. Randolph will come out and kind of match her man-to-man out of the 2-3 zone. Now, Crampy has her as she goes over on the left side of the floor, way out beyond the top of the key. Now Rowe starts driving in, gives it away. Spinning and weaving and down to the left baseline, back outside, back to Rowe. Try to go back into Jackson, ball kicked out of bounds by Randolph. So they're moving the ball quick, but the defense is a little bit better on that possession.
Yep, sure was. And Pikeville wants the timeout.
6:15 left to play in this game. Pikeville 44, Owensboro Catholic 41, and we'll be back in just a minute on the All-A Classic Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
6:15 left in this game. 44-41. Pikeville by 3 over Owensboro Catholic to see who moves on to the championship game.
In the last 13 years, Owensboro Catholic's been in the title game 5 times, and they've won on 3 occasions. The last time in 2019, Pikeville has never made it to the finals. Trying to get there for the first time. Pikeville with it right now. A 3-point lead. They finally get it in. Had a little trouble getting it in. Comes into Kylie Alvin, and now Thornsbury goes to take the control of the ball. They do it a lot. They'll take a row and move her down on the wing. She has it right now on the left side. Gets a screen from Jackson. And now Crampy picks her up. Right side, Thornsbury. She doesn't like anything she has on the right side, so she gives it to Rowe. Now down to Whited. And Whited to Thornsbury. Just floating the ball around. We got 5.5 minutes left in the action now. Driving in, Rowe to Jackson. Jackson goes for the basket, gets under and tried to put up a shot and got fouled. I really think it had to be before she was in the act of shooting. Let's see what they say.
Now they're going to give her 2.
So Leanne Jackson goes to the free throw line and puts the shot up and in. Jackson having a big second half. 11th point in the game. 9th here in the second half. Can extend the lead to 5. Missed it. Rebound. Taken by Crampy. 45-41. Lady Panthers with the advantage and 5:19 to go. Johnson across the timeline for the Lady Aces. Dribbles right. Get a collision and get an offensive foul that's going to go against Delaney Cooper. So Cooper gives the ball up on yet another turnover. 5:05 to go. Thornsbury working out beyond the top of the key. Jackson gives her a high screen. She can't really take advantage of it. Over the right side to Whitehead. Moves away from the defender, but other players are there to pick her up. And now they'll just bring it back out front and give it to Trinity Rowe on the left wing against Randolph. Rowe gets a screen from Jackson. Goes to right side. There is a 3 that's good.
Deep 3.
Wow. Shot is put up by
Alvin.
And down on the other end, missing a shot inside is Johnson, and on the rebound, Going to be a foul. Going to be on Haley Johnson.
Biggest lead of the ball game right now for Pikeville, 7 points. It was a 1-point ball game at 40-39, and they have outscored Owensboro Catholic 8-2 in that stretch.
4:26 to play. Pikeville trying to add to this lead. Rowe being hounded out front. They're trying to get that ball out of her hands. Thornsberry almost had her pocket pick there, it looked like, and we get a timeout taken by Pikeville, and I think it was a good one by Coach Christy Orm with 4:11 left to play in the game. It's a 7-point lead for the Lady Panthers when we come back in a half minute on the All-A Classic Radio Network.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
4:11 left in this one. 7-point lead for Pikeville, 48-41. Neither team shooting free throws in this fourth quarter yet. And the possession arrow favors Owensboro Catholic.
Team fouls are 2 on Pikeville and 3 against Owensboro Catholic. Roll with it. I'm sure one of the things was, Trinity, get the ball in your hands whenever you can. Whips it off to Jackson, and now Rowe waiting to get it right back and does. Out on the wing. They're trying to double her. A long cross-court pass on the left side goes over to Alvin. And now Thornsberry takes it, gives down to Alvin, who fires a 3-point shot, no good. Rebound, Crampy gets it. Crampy hands it off, Randolph. Crampy drives in on Jackson, jumps, little crossover step into the lane, and a blocking foul on Jackson will send Crampy to the line for a couple of shots.
Her fourth. That could be big down the stretch.
Crampy is blue collar all the way.
Oh.
She just is she likes to mix it up, loves a little bit of contact, and she got right there, puts the free throw in, and she is 6 of 7 from the free throw line of the game, and now has a dozen points.
Bias back in. Jackson goes out with those 4 fouls.
Crampy leading her team in scoring. Puts another one in. 48-43. Full court man-to-man press. Driving down. Thornsberry goes all the way and lays it up and in. She took that ball coast to coast, just lowered her head. The lead back to 7 with 3:18 to go. Driving down is Randolph, and she's going to be fouled.
You know, Randolph had the same mental state. She was going to take it coast to coast, too. She took the inbounds pass, and she was going to go all the way. She got fouled as she was going in to put the shot up, so she'll shoot 2.
Well, if she makes the free throws, that was a really good play because its clock stops with 3:16 to go. She can cut the lead back to 5. Plenty of time for Owensboro Catholic, but free throw's no good.
Next foul on Pikeville will put Owensboro Catholic at the line the rest of the way.
Randolph takes her time and leaves this one a little bit short. Theus the rebound. Ball lost down in the corner. Randolph battles, gets it back. And then we get a whistle and a timeout taken by Owensboro Catholic to save that possession. Although I think Crampy was going to probably go get a layup.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a timeout with 3:12 left to play in the game. Pikeville 50. Owensboro Catholic 43 will return in 30 seconds.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you. 3:12 left in the game, 50-43, Pikeville by 7. That equals their biggest lead of the ball game. Owensboro Catholic with the basketball underneath their own basket left side.
Threes and frees have been key in this game for Pikeville. Here is the ball in the hands of Carmen Riley. Goes down underneath the basket to Crampy, who turns and puts it up, and it's spun out. But the rebound knocked out of bounds, and Owensboro Catholic gets it back.
Crampy's just doing a great job inside for this team. She wants the ball down there.
Randolph looks to get it in. And we'll get a whistle and a foul as they try to make the entry pass, and it might be whited.
Yeah, she was holding, giving up some hype in there, trying to hold and keep them from just throwing it up there to get an easy shot in the lane.
Haley Johnson, who has 4 points, all at the free throw line, where she is 4 for 4. Trying to cut the lead back to 5. Player waiting to check in for Owensboro Catholic. Free throw rolls off.
They've missed 3 in a row.
They have missed 3 in a row. Wow. You can do the math, folks. She'd be shooting to make this a one-possession game if they'd made all those free throws. And she makes this one. 50-44. Johnson leaves the game as coming in is Martin. And what do we got?
They say she was out of bounds when she caught the ball on the inbound. She was stepping on the in line. And the ball's going to go back to Owensboro Catholic.
So a turnover on Pikeville there with 2:57 to go in this 6-point game. 50-44. Randolph looking to get it in. Sends it deep to Cooper. Inside, going up is Johnson. Puts it up, no good, but draws the foul. Thornsberry holds her arms up to say, hey, I just raised my arms. Thornsberry gets her fourth
Christy
foul.
Orm's got something to say to the referee. She's saying, stop, stop, and she's trying to tell somebody was holding somebody or doing something. Can't hear what she's saying, but they're going to send her back to the bench.
She is really livid.
I don't know what she was saying.
She's trying to get the other officials to come over.
Because she goes to the official score, so it has to be about somebody coming into the game or something.
As we come back, though, it's going to be Haley Johnson at the free throw line, where she has made 5 of 6 and a chance to cut it to 4 points here with still 2:52 to go. Shot is up and good. Now Martin comes in to replace Cooper. And Johnson, the free throw shooter, will leave if she makes this shot.
I think they might have got by. Mike Robertson's over there smiling about something. They might have got by with some type of substitution violation.
50-46.
Christy Orm is still really upset.
Official talking to her. Here is entry pass made to Whited. She's coming up. Gets it across the timeline to Rowe. Rowe over on the left wing. Almost threw it away. Thornsberry has it with 2:43 to go. It's almost like it's the final seconds of the game. 50-46. Pikeville leading the ball. A 3 out of the left corner. No good, but a foul. Oh, wow. Hagan fouls Thornsberry on a 3-point shot. And Thornsberry is going to get to step up there for 3 free throws. She is 2 for 2 in the game. Has 13 points.
I could not hear what she was so upset about, but there was something that was happening with somebody in the game. Or
free throw is up and no good by Thornsberry. She'll have 2 more to come. 2:35 left. As far as three-point shooting, Owensboro Catholic has been fairly effective today. Thornsberry makes the free throw here. Now we get players coming in for Owensboro Catholic again. Cooper and Crampier now down inside. They're back to their regular starting lineup. And the shot is good again. 52-46. 2.5 minutes to go. Randolph crosses the timeline. Moves off to the left. Gives top of the key to Crampy. Cooper almost lost the ball, but Randolph recovers. Now we get a reach-in foul that'll go against Kylie Alvin. And Randolph is going to shoot a couple of free throws.
Christy Orm not happy with her player committing that foul because it lets them score with the clock stop.
2:19 remaining. Shot is good. Randolph averages 8 points a game. Has a dozen so far today.
Kidd comes back in for Pikeville, replacing Alvin.
And the free throw good again. And the lead at 4, 52-48. The press is on. Ball loose on the floor. A battle for, and what do we got?
Timeout called by Pikeville.
Pikeville got a timeout to save that possession. Owensboro Catholic has the possession arrow, too. 2:13 to go, and we got a timeout, and we'll step out. Don't go away. We're back in 1 minute here on the All-A Classic Radio Network.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
2 minutes and 13 seconds. That's all that's remaining. Here is Pikeville trying to get the ball in to come the length of the floor. They knock it away and out of bounds. It'll be Pikeville's ball. Trying to get the ball into the hands of Trinity Rowe. Running her off screens, and finally they get it to Whitehead. And Thornsberry, long pass down through the hands of Theus, and it's out of bounds. It'll go to Owensboro Catholic.
Actually, what happened is that pass, and she got turned around. It's almost like a wide receiver in football going the wrong way and couldn't grab the ball and tried to turn her body the other way and couldn't get it. They're doing a good job, Owensboro Catholic, on keeping Rowe from getting the basketball on the inbound.
Pikeville has 2 timeouts left. Owensboro Catholic with 3. We only have 2 minutes to play in a 4-point game. Owensboro Catholic down and with the ball. They go inside, making a move, putting it up and in is Jenna Crampy. And it is 52-50. And we get a timeout taken by Owensboro Catholic with 1:51 left in the game. And we'll step out again. We'll be back 1 minute from now to see how this one wraps up here on the All-A Classic Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. cue the fireworks. We have an official best zero sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
Pikeville will try to inbound the ball. Their lead has been cut to 2. Owensboro Catholic on a 7-2 run.
Any foul will be a couple of free throws either way now. Here's Thornsbury in backcourt, dribbling up, gets it across the timeline, stays on the move with it, dribbles off the left side of the ball, then lost it out of bounds.
Oh, she threw it out of bounds. She thought Rowe was going to be behind her on that side, and she threw it right to Christy Orm. I mean, good catch by the coach, but she just turned and thought for sure Rowe would be right behind her, and she wasn't.
Owensboro Catholic with 1:43 to go, the ball and a chance to tie it. They could take the lead with a three-point shot.
2 costly turnovers the last 2 times down for Pikeville.
Here, driving in is Cooper on the left side, cut off finally. Out to Randolph, a 3 for the lead, no good. Rebound on the baseline. Cooper saves it in, gets it in there to Crampy. Now they go inside. Johnson turns off the glass, no good with the left hand. Battle for the rebound. Finally, coming out there with it is Shyla Kidd. Gets it to Rowe. Long pass down, open underneath, laying it up and in is Theus. Riley Theus makes it a 4-point game with 1 minute to play in this game. Randolph down. Looks. Hands it at a high post. Johnson right side. Spinning, weaving, going up is Crampy, and she is fouled by Theus. And that'll be all for her.
That's a tough call for me because she was just standing there with her arms straight up in the air. But you know who made the last bucket possible for Pikeville was they got the ball in the hands of Trinity Rowe, who sees the floor as well as anybody and saw the player wide open down the floor.
This fouls out with 54 seconds to go, 54.7 actually, and well, those last 2 were big, giving her team a 4-point lead here, but now a chance to cut it back to 2 is going to be Jenna Crampy.
Alvin will come back in also for Pikeville, replacing Kidd.
Here's Crampy at the free throw line. The shot is good.
Well, she's been steady.
She's good. She's a very good free. She's to about 77%. Has missed only 1. 8 out of 9 from the line in the game. Has 16 points. And good again. And it's a 2-point game, 54-52. And now, we get a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, that's a hold on Owensboro Catholic. They held Trinity Rowe. So Rowe will go to the free throw line. I mean, it was obvious. They just reached out and grabbed her, keep her from going. Also, her knee went right into the thigh of Rowe, but she's okay.
Rowe has not scored in the second half. 11 points, has not been to the line in this game. And the free throw pops out.
And I don't know that she's taken a shot.
That's what I was trying to think right there, you know, when
she might have taken 1-3 in this second half, I think.
She eyes it, she puts it up, and she got that one.
Well, that was the important one.
55-52. Pikeville the lead. Across the timeline. Carmen Riley down inside, going for the glass and putting it up. No good, but a foul. It's going to be on Rowe. No, it's going to be an offensive foul.
Oh, Robertson doesn't like that.
That's an offensive foul that goes against.
And Rowe did get hit because she was rubbing her face.
Hagan. So Pikeville gets the ball back, and they get it to Rowe. 43 seconds to go. They got a foul. They want Rowe to give it up. But Thornsbury, you don't want her up there either. They'll try to hold on to it. There's the ball to Whited, and they do. They fouled her. A little bit slow to call it. 31 seconds to go.
Well, on the inbound pass down here, after the charging foul, or offensive foul, they had Jackson going long, but they didn't see her.
Whited has 5 points, has not been on the charity stripe in the game. She's a senior and puts it up and in.
Huge, because now it's a 2-possession ball game.
Again, with just 31 seconds to go. Keep in mind, there's enough time for 2 possessions here, so this is another big free throw. They all are big, and she makes it 57-52. Randolph.
You don't want to foul if you're Pikeville.
Randolph races down, goes all the way in, runs in. We get a collision inside, no call, missed shot. Rebound comes out in the lane. Shot put up, no good. Rebounded by Jackson. Wiley couldn't get it down, and there's a foul with only 14.5 seconds to go, and that might do it.
Good call by the official on the no call, because Jackson was just standing there. There was not a whole lot of contact. She was just trying to act like she was taking the charge. Good job on her part not to even foul, though. But a good no call. But it forced them to get the rebound and try to shoot again and ate up what? A lot of clock. 17, 18 seconds on that possession.
We're down to 14.5 seconds, and Jackson's free throw is no good.
And it's still a 2-possession ball game with only 14.5.
Owensboro Catholic, they do have timeouts left.
Got people playing musical chairs down there in the lanes.
Jackson trying to make it a 6-point lead. Puts it on the floor, fires it up, left it short. Rebound, and going through there to get it was little gal Kylie Alvin. Odd coming off the rim that time, and they get it out to Rowe, and she is fouled with 11.5 seconds to go. And boy, Rowe can step up there and make it a 3-possession game. Rowe with 12 points. 11 for Jackson. Free throw's good.
This one, no doubt, finishes the game. If it's not already done.
There you go. She made it. It's 59-52. Randolph, top of the key, gives back to Cooper, who launches a 3 that's no good. Rebound tracked down by Thornsberry. She'll hold the ball. The clock will run to 0. And Pikeville has won it 59-52 over Owensboro Catholic in a game that was much closer than the final score indicated. And we'll be back to recap it all for you. We've got boys action coming up shortly here on the All-A Classic Radio Network. And tomorrow it'll be the Pikeville Lady Panthers, the Lady Indians of Covington Holy Cross to meet for the girls' championship here in the All-A Classic. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
Well, Pikeville moves on to the championship game for the first time as they defeat Owensboro Catholic 59-52 in a game that had two ties at 10 and 14, 5 lead changes. Owensboro Catholic's biggest lead was 6 at 10-4. The biggest lead for Pikeville was 7 on 3 different occasions, 48-41, 50-43, and the final margin of 59-52. After they had got the lead, they being Pikeville, had got the lead out to 52-46. It was Owensboro Catholic on a 7-2 run. They cut it to 2, but they could get no closer than 2, and Pikeville holds on and wins it, hitting some free throws down the stretch, 59-52, and they move on to the championship game to take on Covington Holy Cross tomorrow at noon.
The all-tournament team members for the Lady Aces end up being Carmen Riley and Delaney Cooper. But, boy, what a game today by Jenna Crampy. She was outstanding. Had 17 points to lead the way for her team. Aubrey Randolph had 13, 7 for Haley Johnson. Riley was 6, 5 for Delaney Cooper, and 4 for Katie Hagan. Pikeville, boy, team effort there. Leading the way was Kyra Thornsberry with 15. 14 for Trinity Rowe, 11 points for Leanne Jackson. Those are the 3 big scores normally for them. Then with 7 points, Kristen Whited, 6 points for Riley Theus, 3 apiece for Kylie Alvin and Shyla Kidd for their total of 59 points for the Pikeville Lady Panthers. Quite a game, Jim Forrest, 16-2. The record now for Pikeville. They remain unbeaten going into tomorrow's All-A championship game against teams in Kentucky.
Yeah, it should be a good game. I think they'll give Covington Holy Cross, a good game. Holy Cross going to have the inside presence with Julia Hunt, but, you never know.
Okay. And we'll be right here to describe it all to you. And don't forget, coming up, we've got boys action at 4 o'clock today. We'll join you about 3:45. Newport and Lyon County will square off in the opening semifinal round game. Travis Perry of Lyon County needs 22 points to hit the 5,000-point mark in his career today. Murray and Evangel will play in the second game, and then the title games tomorrow will be at noon and 2 o'clock, and you'll hear them all right here on the network. Jim Forrest, Jim's going to be leaving us. Jim, thanks so much.
No problem. Enjoyed it again.
It's always a pleasure to have you as a part of our team, and don't know what we'd do without you. Travel safe headed back to Eastern Kentucky, and we'll see you again at the next state tournament.
Yes, we will, and we'll be listening as we travel.
Hey, and Philip Hay and I will rejoin you coming up this evening again at 3:45 for the boys semifinal round action. Until then, for our entire crew, I'm Dan Manley saying thanks so much for being with us. Again, a 59-52 win for the Lady Panthers of Pikeville as they get the victory over the Lady Aces.